Well, here we are. How y'all doing? There's your boy, the Bad Diggy Dizzle, with a little Yankee action. And I mean very little Yankee action, because if you watch the Yankees, there is not much action to speak of at all. This team has lost 5 in a row. They got the ever-loving shit beat out of them by Tampa Bay, a team that has about, $250 million less in payroll. Just going to show that everything I've talked about over the last 5 years in this channel when it came to the Yankees, that small ball wins, fundamental baseball wins, getting on base, stealing bases, hitting runs, bunting, all the little things that you do in games actually matters. Tampa Bay hit 1 home run in that series, and they swept us. So tell me again how home runs are that important. They're not. Scoring runs are important. Don't really matter how you score them. And it's much easier to get a single or hit a ground ball when you got guys on base, as opposed to getting a walk and hitting a 2-run homer. That's just the way the Yankees have played baseball. I don't know when they got away from guys with high averages. I don't understand. Next video I have a really nice comparison between the 2009 Yankees and the 2025 Yankees. I find it amazing the way the lineups have been constructed. I don't know who comes up with this shit, or why they come up with this shit, or why Brian Cashman thinks it's a good idea to give Trent Grisham $22 million. A guy who's worth half that. Paid him on an anomaly season where he hit 34 homers. Guys never showed anywhere close to that kind of power. Hadn't hit over 200 in 3 years. And he has a decent year, and they give him $22 million. They trade for Ryan McMahon, who's dog shit. He's a career 220 hitter. You give that guy, you pick up $32 million because he can field the baseball. This is what we're doing. We're overpaying guys that can field the baseball. It doesn't make a lot of sense. This is why they lose. This is why they're not a championship team, and they won't be. I'm glad that people enjoy my rants on this channel. I certainly do. And I know they do, because I got a lot of people in my DMs that ask me to go crazy when they lose. And of course, I appreciate that. And a lot of times when every time I rant, I mean it. It needs to be a genuine rant. I can't just come on here and fake it. It's not who I am, but they piss me off. This team pisses me off to no end. And I just don't understand. And it's very rare that I have somebody say something negative about the videos on YouTube, but I did have one guy go, never made a comment on my channel. First comment he ever made on my channel, go, this guy will be the first one to say, we're the first place in September. I told you so. That's bullshit. I don't do that. Let's get the fuck off my page. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. That's not what I would say. And if you actually watched my rant all the way through, and all the rants that I've done about this team, sit there and constantly tell you this team is going to win 90 to 95 games, and they're going to make the playoffs. I constantly say that. They're not good enough to win a World Series. That's my problem. They're going to get hot. This team is not going to hit 202 as a combined unit. They're not going to continue to have power outages. Aaron Judge is not going to hit 220. Ryan McMahon, as crappy as he is, isn't going to hit 114. We know that. Trent Grisham's not going to hit 133. But they're not good enough to win a World Series. That one I'm going to keep saying. And hell, if they prove me wrong, I'm the first one to admit I was wrong about that. But anyway, hit the thumbs up, subscribing to Bell. Games on Yes tonight. And, of course, we want to give a big shout-out to our sponsor, PrizePicks. Let's pull them up there. Pull them up here really quick. We got PrizePicks tonight. And where's my overlay? Bam, there it is. Let's hear from them, guys. 60 seconds right after this. Go over my picks with you. Let's hear from these guys. You want to sign up for PrizePicks. Trust me, it's awesome. Let's hear from them. Be right back. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at PrizePicks. Listen, if you're like me and you have a hard time picking spreads, PrizePicks is perfect because you get to do some player over-under on stats as far as players go, which is absolutely awesome. You just got to pick more or less than a few player stats to create a lineup. Pick stats for individual players, points, yards, strikeouts, etc. You can see there's so many things to use on the PrizePicks app, which is absolutely awesome. It has a feature that allows you to follow your friends and others like you would on any other social media platform. Followers can see wins and losses, top 3 of all time, and all that good stuff. It's the #1 sports picks app in America. It's really easy to use. Again, just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. You can follow me on the app. The link is in the description below. Like I said, check out how good or bad I do. I do love the Lakers. Oh, we go on to talk about the Lakers there. But tonight, I did hit my PrizePicks yesterday. I had a 3-pick power play, much like I'm doing tonight. Tonight, I have Aaron Judge going over 9.5 fantasy score, which if you look at PrizePicks, it gives you a scale of what each thing is worth. A run is worth 2, a walk's worth 2, a single's worth 2, an RBI is worth 2, a double is 5 points, a stolen base is 5 points. I think a triple is 8, a home run is 10. So I think Aaron Judge will get over 9. Aaron Judge is going to start to hit. He hit an opposite field home run yesterday. That usually means he's putting a good swing on the ball. Will Warren giving up over 3.5 hits. Will Warren is good, but he's not a dominant guy. I can definitely see him giving up 4 hits tonight. The Angels are not playing bad baseball, so I can see him giving up 4 hits or more. And then I always take the opposing pitcher against the Yankees to get more than a strikeout. So I got Yusei Kikuchi getting 6 Ks or more, and it's almost guaranteed. The Yankees strike out a ton. The Yankees have struck out almost 31% of their at-bats this year. I don't think anything changes tonight. So those are my PrizePicks. And again, I keep saying follow me on the app, but I'm going to do this here because I realized today when I was doing this, when I was on the app, that I don't think you guys can follow me with what I have in the let me log in. I don't think you guys can follow me on what I have down there. Because if you follow me on the app, you can see how many wins and losses I have for the year. So let me see if I can find this. And where are my followers? 1 win. I don't know how to do it. Where is it? It doesn't show anything here. Board? No, I don't want the board. Maybe I can only do it on the app. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe it is only on the app and not on my. I'll have to get you guys the. I'll have to get you the link to follow me. So, like I said, it's like a social media. It's like any other thing on social media. You can follow me on the app, but I guess it's just not on here for whatever reason. But yeah, follow me that way you can see how good or bad I do. But like I said, yesterday we were able to hit one, so that was good. Big shout out to them for sponsoring the show. And let's put me back here for now. El Shiva Jones, thank you so much. Welcome back to I think that's welcome back. It is a welcome back. El Shiva, welcome back to the kennel. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Get my sound effects up here. We all love the sound effects. Thank you. El Shiva Jones. Let's go. Terrorizing my man. What up? Yes, indeed. It is time to play the game. Taco Master, what's going on? Not yet. Not yet. I have lost my mind, but no. Don't worry, Taco Master. We'll be live for all the basketball games the next 3 days. So we'll be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I think it's Friday they play. I think it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and the Lakers play Saturday. The Lakers do play Saturday, so we'll be live for Lakers Rockets on Saturday. So a lot of NBA coming in here. So I wanted to get this Yankee game in here tonight. Like I said, I trying to do a lot more trying to get a lot more Yankee stuff on this channel. I said I was going to make a concerted effort to do that this year. So this is already my 3rd game I've called, and said I can't call every game. I'm going to do as many as I can. We're getting ready to go here in the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's a gorgeous night, 75 degrees. Feels like spring is here. It's supposed to be in the 80s in upstate New York all this week. It cools off in about 2 weeks from now. or goes back to average, but we're going to enjoy this while it lasts. For the Angels, shortstop Zach Neto leads off. Mike Trout plays center field, bat second. Nolan Shunwell will play first base. About fourth, Jorge Soler will DH and clean up. Yohan Moncada will play third base and bat fifth. The right fielder, Joe Adell, bat sixth. Left fielder, Josh Lowe, will bat seventh. The catcher, Logan O'Hoppe, nice Italian name, will bat eighth. And the second baseman, Adam Frazier, will bat ninth. And the mound for the New York Yankees is Will Warren. And the one thing that's bad about the Yankees, obviously, you know, the pitchers have been very good. The starting pitching has been fantastic this year, but the bats are ice cold and they really suck. And it puts a ton of pressure on a pitcher to not get behind early, because when the Yankees have to play from behind, they really struggle. Warren deals to Neto. He swings and misses on the first pitch, and we are underway. Neto coming in, hitting 255 homers, 8 RBIs, a 900 OPS, which should be third on the Yankees. Yankees have many guys. Oh, you know what I got to do? What am I doing? The pitch is away. I have to bring up my I got to bring this up. We have to share the screen. We got to bring this up. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike two. Is that what I want? No, I want box score. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Now we're ready to rock and roll. It'll be 1-2 pitch to Zach Neto. Warren waiting for Neto to step back in the box, who stands very close to the plate. The right-hander kicks and deals, swung on and ground a foul. And we'll do it again, 1-2. Xavier, what's going on? Trillsy, what up? Appreciate you guys and girls being here again. Hit the thumbs up. I thought I saw Daniel Barry in here. I did. Martin, what up? David G. LG. Devils fan, what up? B. Skrill, Slink, what's going on, everybody? Pitch. Off the plate, 2-2. I hate the Angels change their name. God, the Angels have been the California Angels, the Anaheim Angels, the Anaheim A's of Los Angeles. Now they're just the Los Angeles Angels. Pitch is swung on and cued foul, and the count is remaining 2-2. Shania, what's going on? Good to see you. Luann, what up? Hitty the likey and smacky the subby. Need some. It'd be nice of the Yankees to do something. I'm 1-1 of the year. I did call the Giants game earlier in the year, and the 2-2 pitch swung on and ripped foul. Warren can't put him away. The ball girl will pick it up, and the count remains 2-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat already. Yankees come in at 8-7. The Angels come in at 5-5. I'm sorry, 8-8. The Angels are 5-5 on the road. The Yankees are 3-3 at home. 2-2 pitch. And that is low. Its count is full at 3-2. No challenge. That one was close. That was close. But Wells pulled it up in the strike zone. And usually when the catcher moves the glove, it's because they know it was not in the zone. 3-2. Swung and missed. Strike three. So a good battle. And Will Warren wins it. 1 away. Then I'll bring up the center fielder, Mike Trout, and what is honestly a tragic case. I mean, if you've been watching baseball for the last, we're watching baseball in the 2000 teens, really was not a more dynamic player than Mike Trout. Pitches inside 1-0. This guy, they were comparing him to Mickey Mantle. That's how good Mike Trout was in his prime. He is a shell of his former self, and he has dealt with so many injuries. This guy, man, pitches in there for a strike count 1-1. Who knows what Mike Trout could have been had he not stayed healthy. 11-time All-Star, 9-time Silver Slugger, 3-time MVP, 1 Rookie of the Year as well. I mean, this guy was incredible. 1-1, swung on and grounded foul. He's now 34 years old and still a massive dude, but again, just so many injuries really hurt this guy's career. I mean, this guy would already have over 500, probably closing in on 600 homers by now. He was that good. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Mike Trout. Edgar, what's going on, man? The pitch upstairs, 2-2 to Mike. Just underway here from the big ballpark in the Bronx. One away, nobody on in the top of the first. The 2-2 pitch from Warren. Swung on and grounded weakly to first. Fielding and flipping it over to Warren is Goldie. Paul Goldschmidt getting a start at first base tonight, 2 away. I mean, why would you play Ben Rice? I mean, Ben Rice's OPS is like 1.3, got 4 home runs. Ben Rice has absolutely been killing the baseball, so let's sit him down. Got to make sure Ben Rice has a day off every other day. Got to rest Ben Rice. You definitely want to rest the one guy that's actually smacked the piss out of the ball on your team. Make sure he's not in the lineup every night. Good job again by Aaron Boone tonight. Fucking analytical idiots. These damn nerds in the Yankee front office have no clue what the fuck they're doing. None. Stupid. Anyway, that brings up Nolan Shanuel, and he fouls it away. 0-1. Nolan hitting .232, 2 homers, 11 driven in. 698 OPS would put him right near the top of the Yankee OPS guys. The pitch, low 1-1. Strikeout and a ground out here for Will Warren in the top of the first. He's thrown 16 pitches. Keep hitting that thummy uppy. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. A pitch in there for a strike. The count is 1-2. One and two here. And the Angels will challenge it, and that's a ball. So make it 2-1. And I'll reverse the count. Just by just less than an inch. So it's now 2-1 on Nolan Shanuel, and the ump will dust the plate off again. I guess he blamed the dust on the plate for him missing that call. 2-1 pitch. That one's no question about it. In there for a strike, count 2-2. Yankees looking to get out of it here in the first. Warren about to deal a 2-2 pitch. And a thin comes swung on and hit in the air to shallow right, coming in his belly. I'm sorry, shallow left coming in his belly. That's not Belly, my bad. That is Grichuk out there. Belly's playing center tonight. Grisham has the night off. Angels going order their half of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first. The Angels, nothing. The Yankees coming to bat. My God, B-Rog! There he is. The legendary B-Rog. How is the date, my man? We need, you don't need to go into great detail like our lady Janice did. But hopefully the Friday night date was a good one. The stream was a good one. We got pretty got kind of roasted on Friday. Actually, I missed it. I was drinking, man, and of course, because it was the bathtub beer night. And I went on a villain arc at the end of the stream. It's pretty funny. I just decided to attack a bunch of people for no reason. It was good. But yeah. We here. Good to see my guy B-Rog in the house. Damn, that was a quick commercial break. We're getting ready to go to the bottom of the first. There's an Angels fan out there in center field with the Mike Trout jersey on. Here is the Yankee starting lineup. Playing first base, leading off, Paul Goldschmidt. Aaron Judge, right fielder, will bat second. Cody Bellinger will bat third and play center. The DH Big G will bat fourth. Third baseman Ahmed Rosario bats fifth. Jazz Chisholm, who doesn't know the rules, will bat sixth. Randall Grichuk, go for 12. You got to make sure he's in there every fucking night. He can't hit the ball for shit, but let's get Randall Grichuk as it bats. Shortstop Jose Caballero will bat eighth, and the catcher, Austin Wells, will bat ninth. Another guy that just absolutely sucks. On the mound is Yusei, I hope I'm saying that right, Yusei Kikuchi. Terrorizing says, I like when you attack people. It's funny. Sometimes it has to be done. Will this team actually hit tonight, Jay Snow? Nobody knows. Dire Giants fan. That's why we tune in. We want to see if the Yankees actually hit tonight. We don't know. In there for a strike to Goldie. The count is 0-1. Grichuk earned his playing. Of course he did, Jay. No, you're not being sarcastic there at all. The 0-1 upstairs and inside. That count is 1-1. What a nightmare of a lineup. Well, you ain't kidding. 6 through 9, this lineup it's just a joke. $200 and $320 million payroll, and that's what we put out there. These guys, 1-1 pitch. Goldie kind of took a half swing at it, fouled it back. Count 1-2. There is Ben Rice. Why would you hit him? This guy, Ben Rice, with 4 homers, leads the team in RBIs, OPS, batting average. You got to make sure we sit him, you know. You got to make sure you sit him. So stupid. Cares if the lefty's on the mound. Play your guys. Stop at this lefty, righty bullshit. 1-2 pitch. Goldie rips a base hit up the alley. And that should get 2. Look at Goldie. Hey! All right, let the Yankees. Goldschmidt should play every day. We don't ever get freaking doubles here, man. We don't get any doubles. Choo-choo! Let's go, baby. So the Yankees will lead off double. Let's see if we can actually get him in. Yeah, exactly, B-Rog. Why play guys that can hit? Dancy, what's going on, brother? James Vegas, what up? A pitch. Whoa, that one gets away. And then the catcher bobbles, and Goldie's on a third. So the Yankees better get a run in here. They got a runner at third with nobody out. Better get this fucking run in, eh? I'm still waiting for B-Rog to tell us how his date went. Again, we don't need details. We don't need details, B-Rog. We just need to know if it was good or bad. Pitch is low to Judge. The count is 2-0. Yeah, Rice is only hitting 116 miles an hour to the shorts. You got to sit him down. He hit a double yesterday. He didn't hit a home run, so you got to sit him. The pitch. Judge swings and crushes it. Felicia, this fucking ball is gone. And there's my prize picks right away. He's over the 10 fantasy score. Let's go, Judgy. You can put it on the ball. Yes. Yes. That's the wrong thing. That's not the right thing either. Let's try this again. Well, there it is. Let's try this again. Yes. Two and nothing. New York Yankees. And just like that, there's one of my prize picks now. I need Kikuchi to actually settle down and get some outs. Get some strikeouts. But Aaron Judge's prize picks was 7.5, and I bumped it up to 9.5. So I could get that because I told you he hit an opposite field home run yesterday. And I felt like he was going to have a good day today, and he absolutely myrtleized that pitch. And you can see it already. I'll put it up here. I'll put it up at the break. That pitch is in there for a strike. I'll put it up at the break, but you're going to see that line, well, you can't see it because of the green screen. That line, though, for Judge is green. That line is green. He has 16 fantasy points. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. But that's already covered. It'll be a 1-2. Kikuchi looking for his first out of the first inning. Pitch is foul back. 1-2. Nick, he did crush it. B-Rog said he did. The date was good. Good to know. Good to know. Judge murdered that pitch. It'll be a 1-2 from Kikuchi to Belly. And Belly swings and crushes it, but he got on top of it. Actually, might have got that off the trademark. And the line drive will hang up for the right fielder, Joe Adell, one away. Belly got a good swing, but I got it off the trademark. Joe Adell robbed 3 homers on April 4th versus the Mariners. Okay. Ryan Addition is behind the plate. We're going to find out. They actually, Giancarlo's in there. A lot of people might not have even reached your seats yet. Don't look now. You don't blink, guys. That score is actually correct. That is not an error. The Yankees lead 2-0. The pitch to Stanton is in there for a strike that counts 1-1. A double by Goldie, a wild pitch, and then a 2-run homer. That's the Yankees' 2 runs. That happens, Nodraj Studios. I'm not worried about it. The pitch upstairs, 2-1. It's the way it is on StreamYard. I can't do anything about it. Some people say they hear the soundboard fine. Some people don't. So I don't know what to tell you. It'll be a 2-1 pitch. Stanton swings through a inside slider. Count is 2-2. Jason says, that's what I'm saying. Some people, doesn't sound good to some people. Maybe it's their computer. I don't know. It'll be a 2-2 pitch. Bounced up there, 3-2. Ahmed Rosario on deck for the Yanks. Kikuchi's thrown 17 pitches, has not recorded an out yet. The lefty deal. Stanton swings and misses right through a changeup that was right down the middle of the plate. He was like a fastball, and he was out in front of a changeup, 1 away. Then I'll bring up the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. The Yankees lead 2-0 on the strength of an Aaron Judge 2-run homer. The pitch is in there for a strike to Rosario. And the count is 0-1. Rosario hitting .292, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Of course, most of that in the game, the first game against the A's, which the Yankees came back to win on the strength of his 2 homers. Swung and a miss. Count is 0-2. It's funny, he won the Montefiore Player of the Week for the Yankees, and all of his stats were in that one game. Tells you how bad the week was for the Yankees. It'll be an 0-2 pitch to Rosario. He swings and slices a base hit to right field. Now that is what you want to see. You want to see a guy shorten up his swing on 0-2 and take the ball the other way. Perfect piece of hitting, and the Yankees have a 1-out base runner. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Level swing, outside pitch, drive it to right. We'll try to hit that ball in the stands. That approach is non-existent for the Yankees most of the time. When hitters are going their best, that's what they're doing. They're hitting the ball to the opposite field and up the middle. Here is Jazz. I don't know the rules. Chisholm. Mr. 50-50 grounds it foul. Guy said he was going 50-50 this year through 15 games. He's off to a great start, hitting .179, not 1 home run, and a .501 OPS. Had to ask reporters what the rules were about the force out at second base. Would the run have scored? Yeah, dickhead. There was no force at second if you take the force at first. Pitch is grounded foul, 0-2. It's crazy. Crazy work. It'll be an 0-2 to Jazz. 1-on-2 and 3 hits here in the first inning for the Yankees, which is amazing. The Yankees don't usually get 3 hits in an inning. Jazz stinks, says Pantera. He ain't really good, is he? And he takes a timeout. Hit that thumbs up, guys and girls. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell. Appreciate y'all being here. Said I want to try to do more Yankee games, although these crowds are very small. and not the most active of the things I do, but the only way to get more people in here and to get more activity is to keep doing them. So we will have to build from the beginning. Obviously, I can't do every game, but I'm going to try to do, like I said, as many as I can. The fact that I've already done 3 so far tells you I'm making a concerted effort to give you the most Yankee content I've given you on this channel since I started it. Peter, what up? Throw over to first, and Rosario is back. It'll be an 0-2 to Jazz. Yeah, Kikuchi deals, and Jazz barely got a piece. Stays alive, 0-2. Rosario was on the run. I need Kikuchi to get me some strikeouts. I need him to get 6 strikeouts. That's really, I already have the Aaron Judge pick in. So if I can get Kikuchi to get me 6 strikeouts, I'm going to win again tonight. It's because Warren's going to give up more than 3 hits, I would imagine. 0-2 pitch. Jazz fouls it back. Big swing. Nothing changed there. Robert TV, Robert V, what's going on, man? Yankees up 2-0. Meredith Morakovitz laughing about something. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Kikuchi deals. Throw on the ground. Should be 2. Actually, they're just going to take the out at first, so I'm sorry, there was 2 outs. My bad. That retires a side, but the Yankees get 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1. We've played 1. We'll go to the top of the second. Yankees 2, Angels nothing. I forgot that Belly flew out. Yeah, you know what? Terrorizing. So do the Yankees. The Yankees like home runs way too much. But, yeah, let me show you. So my prize picks tonight. Again, I don't know if you can see it, but you see Aaron Judge. I have 9.5. You can't really see it. If I could take my green screen off for a second, you'll see it. Let me just take it off for a second so I can show you. Now you should be able to see it. So we got Aaron Judge. You see that? 16 points. See, that line is green. That means I have that prize pick already. So we ain't got to worry about Aaron Judge for the rest of the game. He has cashed in. Like I said, I think Kikuchi getting 6 Ks. That one might be a little bit difficult. Where's my Yankee? There it is. And we back just like that. Back just like that. Why is Jazz jogging first? Because it's cold, man. It's cold. It's only 75 degrees. He can't hit in the cold. Don't you know that? Jazz says he's not hitting because it's cold out. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe and all that good God gravy. Goody, goody, goody. Goody, goody. Goody, goody. Goody, goody. Yes, smoke it. Smack it. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, I don't know, Pantera. They can hit in the cold. They can hit in the heat. The one thing I will say about the Yankees, they're a home run hitting team. And I will give them this. The ball definitely carries better when it's warm out. Ball don't carry in the cold. Cold, damp, April, when it's 47 degrees, it don't carry. Nights like tonight, where not that Aaron Judge needed carry, but nights like tonight where it's 75 degrees when you're playing, you get into July, it's in the 80s, it's humid, the ball just carries much better in the heat. It just does. Flip, I don't know. Randall Grichuk stinks. They just fall in love with the guy, and he's got to get in a bat. He's just got to get his at bats. He's 0 for 12, but why not play? Why play Jason Dominguez? Just keep playing Randall Grichuk. Jorge Soler, Moncada to Dell. It'll be a 1-2 pitch to Soler, and that just missed low. Count 2-2. Quambag says Yankees teasing us already, not falling in. If we do, how do we blow this game? Well, I think Yankees starting pitching is pretty good, so feel good about getting an early lead. Will Warren's not a dominant guy, but he's not going to get blown out either. The 2-2 pitch and strike 3. Call, can I help you, sir? No, thank you. I'm just looking. We're showing this dust up between Lopez and Soler. Lopez should have got way bigger of a suspension. He tried to hit him in the head with a baseball. That's a weapon. That pitch is what movement on that pitch by the sweeper, but it was inside, and the count is 1-0 to Yoan Moncada off to a very slow start. Hitting 125 with a home run. Be perfect for the Yankees. They like these players. 1-0 pitch, right down Broadway, 1-1. I like Bednar. I'm not going to get on Bednar's case. I think Bednar has been put in some really shitty situations, honestly. You're bringing in Bednar with a guy, start the 10th inning with a guy in second. I don't know. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. I did not know that Diana Rossini was suspended, Dashy. I know I've been ripping her a new one on Twitter. She deserves it too. 1-2 pitch. Off the plate outside, 2-2. Friggin' Diana Rossini thinks she's some kind of fucking supermodel. The bitch is a solid 3 on her best day. Sitting there bad-mouthing her husband, saying her husband is average looking and talking about all this shit. Shut up, bitch. You ain't all that. 2-2. Foul back. That's what The Rock would tell her. Oh, I don't even have my shut up, bitch. I need to get that back. I need to get shut up, bitch. I probably could do that right now, actually. Oh, I didn't see it there. It'll be a 2-2 to Yoan Moncada. Pitch. Strike 3 call. Can I help you, sir? No, thank you. I'm just looking. And Adam Warren is dealing. Oh, wait. We're going to have a challenge. We're going to have a challenge. And he's out. And that's a strike. Angels are out of challenges. The Angels are out of challenges. Here's Joe Adell, takes low. Now I got it. All right. Get rid of that. Bring my chat back up here. It'll be a 1-0 in there for a strike. Count 1-1. I like ABS, B-Rog. I like the fact that it does not take long at all to challenge it and get it. It takes no time at all to figure out if it's a strike or a ball. 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike. That was actually low, but the Angels are out of challenges, so the count's 1-2. Rossini shouldn't have her job this year. 1-2 pitch upstairs, 2-2. Her husband should also divorce her stupid ass, honestly. I said, man, bitch sitting there talks like she's a 10 or some shit. She ain't even close. In her prime, that chick was a solid 4. 2-2. And it did hit him. I couldn't tell if it got the knob of the bat or if it got his hand. Let's see. It did. It got him right on the wrist pad. So you get 2 challenges, terrorizing. You get 2 ABS challenges. I think you also get 2 challenges on the field. So a 2-out base runner, Joe Adell's on, and that'll bring out the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Yeah, some of them are good looking, but Diana Rossini is not. That pitch is in there for a strike, count 1-0-1. One of my favorite reporters was always Melissa Stark. I always liked Melissa Stark. But Diana Rossini's not, sorry, she's not good looking. I don't know what to tell you. She's just not. 0-1. Fouled away quickly, 0-2. She's just not a good looking woman. She's just not. Some are, some aren't. Of course, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. She ain't my flavor of the month. I can tell you that much. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Will Warren on the mound. The righty kicks and deals, swung on and grounded. Nice play by Jazz to his left. He fields, he fires, and he got him at first. The Angels are gone in their half of the second. No runs, no hits. One left. We played 1.5. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Yanks. Hitty the likey. Hey, the likey. Share the stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, Reddit. I would have made a better NFL. Well, I don't know about that. I appreciate that, Dashy, but I don't know about that. Then again, Dash, you got to be honest. I only heard of her name. Like, I didn't really know what Diana Rossini did, who she worked for. And I just remember hearing her name. I just knew she was with the NFL. I didn't know anything about her. I didn't know what she looked like. I didn't know who she was, really, until this whole thing came down. Toasty said, "What up, Toasty?" Madeline Burke left the Giants. She was the only fun part of it. Yeah, Madeline Burke was certainly not tough on the eyes. She was not tough on the eyes. But she went to ESPN. But yeah, nothing wrong with Madeline Burke. Jay, the Giants can only do so much. I can't get on the Giants for not addressing every issue. They have a lot of issues. They have a lot of issues. A lot. So you can only fill so many. Draft is 10 days from today. Chris and I will be covering that as always. And there's Meredith Marakovitz. I know a lot of guys dig Meredith. There are the active players, the four active players, the most home runs amongst the active players all in this game. Giancarlo Stanton leads away with 454, Trout 406, Goldschmidt and Judge 373. Stanton is probably going to the Hall of Fame if he gets 500. Trout is a first ballot Hall of Famer, even though he's had all those injuries. Like I said, if Trout wasn't besieged by injuries, God only knows what he would be, what he could have been. He was so crazy good. Yeah, good point there, Giants fan. I guess when they were winning Super Bowls, they didn't. It was a long time ago. Here is Randall Grichuk. He's over 12. Swings and fouls it back. Counting 0-1. It'll be Grichuk, Caballero, Jose Caballero, and Austin Wells. Solid bottom of the lineup here. Grichuk doesn't have a batting average. The 0-1, and it's low, 1-1. Exactly when Coughlin was here. That's exactly it. That's the last time the Giants didn't have issues. It'll be a 1-1 pitch. It's low, 2-1. And if you're Kikuchi, you got to challenge Grichuk. He stinks. It'll be a 2-1 pitch to Grichuk leading off the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead 2-0, and the pitch is swung on and foul. And the ball girl can't make the play out there, and she'll go chase the ball down the left field line, 2-2. She won't make the play. The left fielder, Josh Lowe, picks it up and gives it to a fan. It'll be a 2-2 pitch to Grichuk. Bounced up there, 3-2. Count is full. You know, I've never understood the fascination with getting a baseball at a baseball game. Like, people do crazy shit to get a foul ball. I just don't understand. It's one thing if it's a milestone thing, I get it. But other than that, full count. Grichuk chops it foul outside of third again, and the count remains full at 3-2. This time the ball girl makes the play. Yeah, Joe Judge is ass. Ass! It'll be a 3-2 to Grichuk. Kikuchi deals. And that is a ball. And the Angels are out of challenges. So, hey, boy, Kikuchi really struggling. And you walk a guy with no average. That is brutal. So you got a guy with no average. And you got Jose Caballero hitting 146. And then you got Austin Wells. He's hitting about 120 himself. The Yankees will lead off base runner. The Angels didn't waste a challenge. They probably would have struck Grichuk out there. The pitch swung on, and he fouled it off his foot. He does the hop, skip, and a jump out there. The count's 0-1. Okay, kill Philadelphia underdogs. And why are you in this stream? Why are you even in here? Why do you even bother if that's the case? It's just such a stupid thing to say. It's just unbelievable how stupid people are. But again, this guy's a fucking Eagles fan, so I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all still be watching entertainment? Yeah, you watch entertainment. People still watch wrestling, don't they? And it's not there. It's not THERE. It's THY''RE. With data, they are told how many, but not there. Go back to school, bro. Don't worry about shit being fixed. Fix your education, brother. Fix your education. I don't understand how people are so dumb. I don't understand how people are so unintelligent, man. I struggle with the internet. I struggle with social media just because, God, the amount of fucking stupid I on this planet. It is amazing how dumb people are. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. That pitch is swung on the end of the air. Deep left field. Ball! Felicia, this ball is gone. Holy shit! Jose Caballero! Jose Caballero! 4-0 Yanks. 2 turnovers. Jose Caballero. Pitch. Here's Austin Wells hitting a whopping 154 with a 523 OPS. Kikuchi really struggling out there. And the pitch. Wells pops up. Yankees are getting good swings off of Kikuchi. Maybe they can only hit in the warm. Well, maybe they could just hit a guy that's hanging a slider all night. Dashy knows how I roll. People are just so fucking stupid. Like, they come in these sports streams and go, oh, this is fixed. Then what the fuck are you in here for? Why are you bothering to be on any sports stream? Go fuck your hand again. Leave us alone. It'll be a 2-1 pitch. Swung on him. His great rip by Wells and a pitch in the dirt. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Daniel Jones, Epstein Island's in the house. Oh, of course. Grichuk still don't have a hit. And we have a timeout of the plate. Yeah, Pantera, exactly. If it was fixed, the big market teams would be winning the World Series. It's exactly. Well, the Dodgers are a big market team. 2-2 pitch. It's low with 3-2. Kikuchi has no control. He is not long for this game at this point. Looks like our PrizePicks are going to fail because I took the over on K's for him. Fouled away. He can't strike anybody out. The Yankees usually strike themselves out, but tonight they've had a good at bat so far. B-Rock says, when I was at the FBI, they trained us to be expert witnesses. Can you guess the average grade education of the jurors? C? Fouled away. JWN, thank you, man. Thank you. First one of the night, man. Appreciate that. I just realized that's the first super chat we've had the entire evening. Thank you so much, brother. I just woke. Oh, my God. We are winning. Holy shit. I know. We're winning. The Yankees, 2-2 on homers, one by Judge and one by Caballero. 3-2, and he walked him. So Kikuchi now with a second walk. He's given up 2 walks, 2 homers, 4 hits. Here comes Paul Goldschmidt. He got it all started off for the Yankees, the leadoff double. Yeah, I wish they had Bobby Witt. I already did that. Robert, I just did one of those for St. Jude's March 19th. Pitches in there to Goldschmidt for a strike. Count is 0-1. 1 on, nobody out, 2 in, 4-0 Yankees. I just did. We just raised some money for St. Jude's, $450, which was awesome. First day of the NCAA tournament. Pitch 0-1 pitch in there for a strike. Count 0-2. This guy does not. B-Rock! Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, my man. Brilly.
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, 6th grade was the average education. We need to fix the super chats. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Goldie got a piece of it and fouled it back. And the count is 0-2 still. I just don't understand, man. I again, just part of my brain, I don't quite understand. I don't quite understand why people can't spell their right. Swung and a miss, strike 3, so Goldie's down. I don't really understand why they can't get 2 and 2 right, or there, and there right. Like your. I don't know why they don't know how to spell your. Like, I just don't get it. People are really stupid. Like, I mean, it's just basic. It's basic 6th grade education, 3rd grade education. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, how dumb is the generation today that they don't understand proper grammar? Swung and a miss by Judge. He homered his first at bat, way out in front, count 0-1. JWN, thank you again, brother. Appreciate it. Now we're only 1 dono away from that dono train. We always get we don't always get the dono train, but we're 1 dono away from a dono train. Who wants to pull it out of the station? He says, Judge and Cab get an extra cookie for Mooney out here. Judge gets a whole batch cookies. The Yankees aren't freaking. If Judge ain't hitting, the Yankees don't win. And that's just the way it is. Terrorizing says, give me the keys, baby. Choo-choo. Roll that train out of the station. Let's go. It'll be a 1-1 there. And Judge, the pitch low. Choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. Two on, swung on and missed. 2-2. Yes, got to show the exit velo. 116 miles an hour. My God, he killed that ball tonight. It is pretty funny. It's just pitch way upstairs, 3-2. I feel like Kikuchi has been 3-2 on every batter in this game. Yeah, I'm not saying people got to spell chrysanthemum or sarsaparilla or anything crazy. But, I mean, you should know what the difference between, like, when people say you're a idiot and they spell it Y-O-U-R and then a idiot, I'm like, the irony is ridiculous. You're dumb. Y-O-U-R, dumb. What? 3-2. Judge grounds it to third. Bobbled and bobble again, and Judge will reach on the error. I didn't even think that would be close. Moncada bobbled it, picked it up, bobbled it again, and Judge beat it out. That'll be an E5. They do spell with emojis now. You're right about that. I'm not going to hit my prize picks. There's no way Kikuchi is going to get 6 Ks. It's too bad, man, because you get these fantasy scores like that. Usually it pays good. Like I said, that's why it's 6-1. Yankees are going to blow it open. Here's Belly, and he broke his bat. It's a duck snort to second base. That's the infield fly rule is called. Belly walks away with the handle. He didn't know where the ball went. And the count is, 1 away here in the Yankees second. Right in on the kitchen. I don't think that bat was in one piece when Belly got up there. So that'll bring up the DH, Big G. He struck out in the first. The pitch upstairs 1-0. No, I don't watch soccer. I don't know what the hell Dodgers Empire is trying to even type in this chat. The World Series was not face. We won fair and square. The World Series was not even fair and square. Bro, lay off the liquor. 2-0 to Big G. I have no idea what the hell you're trying to say. The Angels challenge that again? They are out of challenges now. 2-0 to Big G. Pitch. 3-0. He was having a moment. Yeah, I hear you, JW on. I hear you, man. Luckily tonight the Yankees aren't making me want to reach for the liquor bottle. 3-0 to Big G. In there for a strike. I'm surprised he wasn't swinging. Counts 3-1. Yep, exactly, Richie. That is the way the Yankees score, though. We know it. That is the way they do it. Can Big G get a hit with 2 on and 2 out? 3-1 count. Pitch. Bounced up there. He's not going to get a chance to hit. Bases loaded. Here comes Ahmed Rosario. And Kikuchi is just, he is struggling, to say the least. Probably his last batter right here. Yes, I did know that. I did know they each lost 5 in a row. I will not watch the World Cup this summer, no. I don't watch soccer. I hear you terrorizing. It's been a long week already. Been a long week already. 1 day in. Yep. Tomorrow night, man, I will be live at 10 o'clock for the Blazers and the Suns. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, Blazers, Suns. The next night, Warriors, Clippers. And then Friday, the winner versus the loser of that game. So all 3 playing games I will be doing. And then, of course, we'll have the Lakers on Saturday opening up against the Rockets. In there for a strike to Rosario. The count is 0-1. Yankees lead 4-0. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Yanks. 0-1 for the Angels. Check the swing. Did he go? He did not. The count 1-1. Limoncello, yeah. Trust me. They pissed me off yesterday. They made me mad yesterday. But like I said, this team's going to win 94 games. They do it every year. 1-1. Low 2-1. They're gonna have their games like this where they hit a shitload of home runs, they score 12 runs. It's just what they do. I mean, I know this. They're not gonna win 75 games. This team's gonna score runs. This team's gonna go on runs, but they're not consistent, and consistency is what wins in October. Getting to the playoffs should not be this should not be good enough for the Yankees. 2-1. Foul back, 2-2. 4-0 Yanks. This has been a long inning, man. Kikuchi is throwing 63 pitches through 2 innings. And this is probably his last batter. Anderson is warming in the pen. Kikuchi deals. Foul back. Can't put anyone away. Kikuchi does not throw hard. He throws in the low 90s. And everything has been up in the zone tonight for him. Everything has been up. And you are going to get in trouble when you have the pitch up in the zone and you don't have, plus fastball stuff. Pitch. Swanson hit in the air to center field, deep, back, running back at the track, at the wall. It's Trout. He makes the catch in front of the wall. That retires side. The Yankees get 2 more runs on 1 more hit. And they leave the bases loaded. We played 2 full. We'll go to the top of the third. It is 4-0 Bombers. Yep, I remember Kurt Suzuki. Jordan, what up? I got to go potty really quick. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribing, the bell. I'll be right back. Mr. Jags, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Just came across another YouTuber who copied your swag. They can't copy my swag, bro. There's a lot of imitators. There's only one. There's only one bad dog. As my guy Louis T would say, brother, often imitated, never motherfucking duplicated. Never duplicated. They all try to be me. They can't be me. Pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. Yeah, Cashman sucks, JWN. It'll be O'Hop, Frazier, Neto against Will Warren, who has a 4-0 lead. And he went around, according to the first base umpire. That counts quickly 0-2. Quickly 0-2. Pitch. Just low 1-2. Yankees are built to beat up. Yeah, exactly, Richie. That's what I'm saying. The Yankees will beat up on shitty teams all year. They'll win their 90 to 95 games. They'll make the playoffs, and then they'll be done. 1-2 outside 2-2. It's usually the way it goes for the Yanks. I mean, we know that. We know it. We know it to be true. JJ, yes, it is easier to pitch. Low 3-2. Hey, my guy LA Lou, the legendary LA Lou. What up, brother? Good to see you, brother. 3-2 pitch, one and ground at a short. Caballero backhand throws got him. One away. If the Yankees played good baseball, they'd win 98 to 105 games every year. Bad baseball, lose them game, and they should have facts. Well, at least you understand. But I know you do. You're an old school baseball guy like me. You know how the game is played, Lou. You know the proper way to play the game. I don't know what the hell that was. Showing a Yankee fan throwing a ball back, and count is 0-1. One out, nobody on to the top of the third. The Yankees lead 4-0. Pitch. Foul back quickly, 0-2. Warren getting ahead of the hitters. And when you have a 4-run lead, that's exactly what you want to see. I don't know what they're showing here. Was that batting practice or something? This guy just decides to throw the ball back? Like, I don't get what they're showing or why they're showing it. The 0-2 pitch. Sliced foul. Count remains 0-2. Adam Frazier hitting .267 on the young year. Yeah, Jazz don't know what the hell he's doing, dude. 0-2. Here you go. Grab you, sir. No, thank you. I'm just looking again. Frozen pizza at the plate. Ice Cube. I love LA. Do 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 do. I love LA. Here's Zach Neto. Pitch. Fouled it off his foot and goes down in a heap. Count 0-1. Neto will get himself together. 2 out, somebody on top of third. Yankees lead 4-0. Not going to hit my prize picks tonight, unfortunately, because Kikuchi got rocked in this game and couldn't get anybody out. The 0-1. Wow, that was a ball, but called a strike. And the Angels are out of challenges, so it's 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 pitch to Zach Neto. Top of the third. 2 out, nobody on. Warren sets and deals. Swung on a foul back, and the count remains 0-2. Yeah, we have Volpe coming. We have Volpe coming back. Let's have a parade. Let's have a parade. Volpe's coming back. God, I never thought I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to see Volpe hit. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Will Warren is mowing him down. He retires the side in order, strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the third. The Yanks 4, the Angels nothing. Do-do-do-do, I love LA. Hitty to likey and smacky to subby and subby to smacky and smacky to likey and all that crap. Do-do-do-do, I love LA. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, Gritchick don't know what he's doing, man. Gritchick ain't got a clue. What up, Mickey? What up, Mickey? Do 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 do. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. I like when YouTube just kicks like fucking 40 people out of my stream. It always makes you laugh. You have like 75 live viewers down to 35. Like what the hell is YouTube doing? Stupid ass app. I feel like the Yankees misuse everybody, Lou. That seems to be an issue. Evan, what up? Knight Rider, the old one. Yep, I grew up watching Knight Rider. Kikuchi's still in there. And the pitch is a strike to Jazz. Count is 0-1. Jazz grounded out in the first, hitting a solid 175, Mr. 50-50. Pitch on the corner. Surprised he didn't challenge it. Jazz challenges everything. The count's 0-2. Yep, Dash YouTube constantly takes subscribers from everybody. You're not alone in that fight, my friend. Not alone in that fight at all. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Low 1-2. Mr. 50-50, yeah, indeed. 50 Ks, 50 errors. Pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. He down a strike. That's hilarious. Jazz sucks. Mr. Jags, it used to be an embarrassment for guys to strike out 100 times in a year and hit 200. Not this day and age. Here's Randall Grichuk. Grichuk swings and hits in the air to center field pretty deep. Trout at the track, at the wall. He leaps and he makes the catch. Now, Grichuk hit it hard, but Trout makes the play. A nice jumping catch. I don't know how much he actually had to jump, but was not going to go out. He reached for the wall. He went up. Would have hit the top of the wall. So, Trout with a nice play. Here is Caballero. He had a 2-run homer in the first. The pitch is low. The count is 1-0. Yeah, who knew Randall knew how to swing the bat? Caballero had a 2-run homer in the second. Got his average all the way up to 163 with that bomb, and his OPS up to 477. He 1-0. Swung on and missed. Yo, the Asens Orge. Thank you, brother. Asens Ors. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, brother. Do me a favor.
Give me a hell yeah.
The pitch in there for a strike. He wants to challenge it. That's a ball. It's going to be 2-1. Are the Yanks going to beat up on sub 500 teams again to hide the fact they're a very flawed team? I've seen the script before. You and me both, brother. Absolutely. That is what they're going to do. That pitch is a ball. It's 2-1. Yep, that's what they do. Even in my rants, the last two rants that I had, I say right in there, even though they pissed me off. So they're going to win 94 games. They're going to make the postseason. They're going to get knocked out. That's what they are. It's not like they're not going to hit home runs. It's not like they're not going to score runs. We have all seen what they are, what they do. Pitch is popped up behind home plate, and it will reach the stands right in front of the Yankee dugout. The count is 2-2. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Thank you for supporting the channel, brother. I really appreciate it. 2-2. Sliced in the air to right. And that will be caught in front of the track. Caballero's retired and the Yankees go down in order in the half of the third. So Kikuchi settles in. No runs, no hits, somebody left. We'll go to the top of the fourth. 4-0 Yanks. Ace, thank you for being a member for 34 months, brother. I appreciate it. I love LA. Yeah, I hope Cashman's not extended, but I'm sure he will be. Sure he will be. The Yankees will make the playoffs again, and I didn't see the clip of Trout getting hit by the foul ball. The Yankees will make the playoffs again, and they'll keep him around. Feel bad for Dodgers Empire. He doesn't even know what fucking year it is. You beat the Yankees 2 years ago, buddy. I mean, if you're going to talk shit, get your facts right, man. You didn't play the Yankees in the World Series last year. And if you were actually a Dodger fan, you should know who you beat in the World Series. It wasn't the Yankees. Didn't get there. So I don't know what the hell you're talking. I mean, you had to type your comment like 4 times to get it right the first time, and now you're sitting here saying you beat the brakes off us last year. You didn't play us in the World Series last year. What is wrong with people? I mean, I don't understand. What is the matter with people's brains this day and age? I don't get it. I don't get it. Mike Trout's the only player in history to win consecutive All-Star Game MVP awards. Youngest player at 100 homers, 100 steals. Dodgers fans aren't even trash. I actually like a lot of Dodger fans, and I respect the Dodgers and their history, but I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about. Here is Mike Trout leading off the top of the 4th. It'll be Trout, Shanwell, and Soler. I just don't understand. I don't understand how you talk shit and you don't even know what you're talking about. It doesn't make sense. Get pitches in there for a strike that counts 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Trout. And the pitch. Trout rips it to short, and that's going to go past Caballero on the left. We'll see how we score it. That was a tough hop. Should be an E6. I mean, that play needs to be made. Dodgers can buy players, but not an education. It's not even an education. It's just you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You just look stupid. When you try to talk shit and you don't even talk it properly, it's a bad look. That is an error. So an E6. Troy, what's going on? Pitch. In there for a strike. The count's 0-1. I mean, nobody's arguing that the Dodgers are the best team in baseball and have been for some time, but if you're going to talk shit, you should at least know what the fuck you're talking about. The pitch. Swung and a missed, 0-2. And trust me, man, I say the same shit to Yankee fans that say stupid shit and get their facts wrong. I'm like, don't make the fan base look bad. That's runner at first, leadoff runner on here. Mike Trout reached on an E6. It'll be an 0-2. The pitch, low, 1-2. Yeah, change your story, buddy. Just change your story. You'll get it right eventually, Dodgers umpire. You'll figure it out eventually. I have faith in you. You'll figure out what you're trying to say. You'll get it right one of these days. It'll be a 1-2. Pitch is grounded to first. It was bobbled by Goldie. He has one play. It's at first. He makes it one away. Yeah, he said the Yankees are trashed. I think he might be trashed. Honestly. Here is Jorge Soler. Yeah, pitch. It's just front runners have a tendency to do that. They hop on the bandwagon. They talk a lot of shit. They don't know anything about the history of their team. They don't know who they beat, when they beat them. Guy's probably never heard of Steve Sachs. I bet she doesn't know who Steve Sachs is without Googling it. 1-0. Bet she doesn't know who Pedro Guerrero is without Googling it. Probably doesn't know who Oral Hershiser is. Rick Monday. Guarantee you don't know who the hell Rick Monday is. Pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. Who says any fan can put a hat on, but if you claim to be a fan of historic franchise like the Dodgers, Yankees, Red Sox, do some research. Come into a stream like this and you look stupid. That's exactly fact. And Lou is a Dodger fan, so he knows. Especially with me, because I'll tear you a new one, because I know my shit. And pitch is outside, 3-1. No, I didn't see that. When I watch a game, I don't really listen to. A lot of times I have the volume down, or I'm streaming the game, or I have the volume down. I don't really listen to the broadcast. It'll be a 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Big swing by Soler. It'll be a 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, it was a big rip. I tell you, Warren got away with that one. Yeah, I know your spell check messed up the year you beat the Yankees. I know. It's always the spell check. I understand. Spell check's fault, right? That's the reason you got the year wrong, because of the spell check. I got you. I believe you. It'll be a 3-2 pitch. Warren steps off. Spell check, Dodger Giants fan. Spell check is why you got the year wrong. It'll be a 3-2. Rip. Base hit down the line. That's going to score a run. Kicks off the sidewall. Trout is in. In at second with a double is Jorge Soler. The E6 comes back to bite the Yankees. That's the Angels' first hit of the night. They're on the board. It's 4-1. I have a feeling Dodgers Empire 97 was born in 97, so he doesn't even remember the 90s Yankees. Yeah, I'm going to notice him. I don't care when people talk trash. I actually like trash talk, but your trash talk sucks, dude. Pitch is outside 1-0. Ask Dashy. Dashy's in here. I'm one of the greatest trash talkers in the history of YouTube. There's no question about it. If you're going to come at me, you better get your shit right, because I'm going to embarrass you if you don't. Pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1-0. Soler at second. 1 out, 1 in. Top of the fourth, 4-1. Pitch low, 2-1. YouTube. One thing I noticed about YouTube with my baseball streams, they really bury the shit out of these things. They really, really bury the Yankee stuff. 2-1. Just the live streams. Pitch to the videos do really well. The videos do really well, but YouTube just drops people out of these streams left and right, which is just crazy to me. It'll be a 2-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. So Will Warren continues to mow him down. That is strikeout number 6. 2 away. Yeah, I talked to Alex Rodriguez a lot during baseball season. Pitch is inside 1-0. I mean, Alex Rodriguez invited me to the premiere of his documentary in Manhattan. He doesn't invited me and my wife. Don't get much cooler than that. Pitch is low, 2-0. I keep it right here. I don't know where the other ticket is, but I always keep my ticket right there. There it was. November 3rd. Plus the after party. Don't forget about the after party by HBO and my bracelet. I keep all my shit together. Pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Runner at second, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Warren has struggled up to 74 pitches now. He's throwing a lot of pitches in this inning. The error by Caballero did not help his cause. A pitch. Swung on and shot foul, 2-2. Joe Adell at the plate, batting from the right side. 1-1-1. The Angels building a picket fence. The Yankees 4-4-1. 2-2 on homers by the Yanks. They lead 4-1. Pitch. Line base hit in the left field. That will score a run. It is now 4-2. As Joe Adell lines a single to left. The runs count all the same, but both of these runs are unearned. For Will Warren. Yankees fielding, biting them in the ass again. And it's over. What up, legend? We can have some basketball tomorrow night. Playing games. Suns and... Who the hell the Suns play? Or is it's Warriors Clippers tomorrow? Blazers Clippers tomorrow. Suns Warriors on Wednesday. That's right. My wife made me go. I was like, I got to work. My wife's like, you DM him back and you tell him we're going to that shit. What are you, crazy? So I'm like, all right. I'm glad I went. It was pretty stupid of me saying I got to work. He even told me that. He's like, he goes, your wife's obviously the smart one. I'm like, you're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong. The pitch. Outside corner, 0-1. It's still bad. I mean, it's still baffling to me, even though I've been talking to Alex since last July. I still can't believe that I talked to A-Rod. It's crazy. Pitch is swung and a miss, counts 0-2. I mean, I'm just a regular fucking nobody. That's Alex Rodriguez. But I think it just goes to show you how much he loves the game of baseball and he loves the Yankees. He just loves it. It doesn't matter who it is. If you can talk baseball with him at the level that I talk, he likes that. It's awesome. I don't really think Warren gave him back, Jay. Unfortunately, Caballero made a big error, and that kind of opened it up a little bit here. Although they are starting to hit Warren a little bit more right now. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Check to swing. He did not go. Count 1-2. Dodgers Empire again. Bro, I'm going to pray for you. All Yankee fans that were talking, WE''RE. This translates to pitches fouled away. Dodgers Empire pretty much just said, all Yankee fans that we are talking will see. Dude, there's no apostrophe in that word. Don't worry, Dodgers Empire. You should come back here. I'm going to help you. I'm going to educate you, bro. You need to help. Clearly, you need some help. You need some help. I'm here for you, man. I'm here to support you in your literacy battle. I have your help. I'm a very intelligent guy. I have a very high IQ. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you get your shit together. I promise. Dude, the Yankees are making a World Series of pitches inside 2-2. We know that. I don't think any Yankee fan is. I don't think any Yankee fan. I don't think any legitimate baseball fans arguing that the Dodgers are not the best team in baseball. You're never going to hear me say anything else until they're not the best team in baseball. Right now, they are. They're better than we are. If you actually watch some of my rants, you'll see, bro. I crush the Yankees. I destroy this team on a daily basis when they play like shit. I know what they are. 2-2 outside 3-2. Lowe thought he walked, and it's a full count. But trust me, man, I am very critical of the Yankees. And, you know, I mean, they're going to win their 90-some-odd games. They're too good. They have too much talent not to, but they're not good enough to win in October. Lou, I wouldn't say that they have I don't think they have, like, up 4-0. Those are usually not games that they lose. Their bullpen is still, it's shaky, but they've lost a lot of one-run games, like an extra innings, tie games, that type of thing, and they've just blown it because other teams come through when it matters most. They know how to score runs in tight situations and play small ball like Tampa Bay. Bunted the ball 6 times against the Yankees, and 5 of them were hits because the Yankees don't know how to field the bunt. But usually if they get up 4-0, and they don't normally have a 4-0 lead, but the Yankees starting pitching is great. It's the strength of our ball club. The bullpen is still A couple guys have been really good, but a couple guys, like Hedrick's been really good. Bednar, I don't think Bednar is bad. He just struggled at the beginning of the year. Pitch. Dodgers Empire. It's all love, bro. Don't worry about it. It's all in good. It's all love. It's all love. You don't need to be sorry. We like to talk shit here, bro. No offense taken. No offense taken, brother. You're welcome here anytime. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. And this one will also reach the seats. And the count is 3-2. Warren is already up to 86 pitches. I don't know when the hell this happened. He has really, really, really struggled in this inning. They got off to a bad start with an error by Jose Caballero. The Angels have had a couple hits since then. Most Yankee fans are not objective. That's because most Yankee fans just started watching the Yankees. And they don't really know how to be objective. But trust me, I'm very objective. And he walked him. And Boone still on the top step. Has not come out to get Warren yet. God, I'm going to miss on this one too. I'd Warren giving up 4 hits, but he's only given up 2. He's walked 2 guys now, and he's given up a runner on an error. Yeah, it's true, JJ. He does always have a bad inning. I mean, Warren is a guy who gives up about 3 runs in 5 or 6 innings. They throw back to second, and Jazz wasn't even covering the base. Warren's got to get out of this inning. Caballero's error really, I mean, if you're Will Warren, you got to pick up your teammate. I get it, but this error really hurt. And the Yankees have had a hard time for many years fielding the ball. This is why they brought in Ryan McMahon, not so much for his shitty 200 average bat, but supposedly he's a good fielder because the Yankees fielding has been a problem for years, and it hasn't improved this year. They ran it back. Pitch. Rip. Base hit to left field. Coming up, throwing his belly. The throw home is not in time. It is 4-3. Cool Drummer, what up? We'll see if that is the end of Will Warren's night. Three unearned runs in this inning. And that is the end of Will Warren. There goes my prize picks. I had him giving up 4 hits, and he only gave up 3. Could not get out of the third. The Yankees couldn't get out of the fourth. The Yankees give him a 4-0 lead, and he can't get out of the fourth inning. I'm trying to get it. What do I have here? What is this? Oh, that reminds you. I haven't seen Bodo in a while. What's this? Oh, that's this. All right, let me see what I can find here for like some clown music for Aaron Boone. There's got to be some kind of clown music. No. What can I... That's a good one. We're going to put that in there. Not that I even need that one, but we're going to put that in there. Yankees trying to get out of it. We got this now. We got pitch way outside. The count is 2-0. Adam Frazier at the plate. Angels 2 on, 3 in. Yankees have blown a 4-0 lead thanks to the error by Jose Caballero. So he got a 2-run homer and he gave up 3 on the error. Be a 2-0 pitch and Cruz throws back to second. I don't know why the hell the Yankees are so damn concerned about the runner at second. Get the fucking guy at the plate, dickhead. There's 2 outs. I don't know if they have sent in the clowns. That'd be a perfect one. I get copyrighted for that, I'm sure. No. I have to go to different soundboards. Three and out. So Cruz coming in, firing balls. Pitch. Called a strike. The pitch was not a strike. We got it, Irish. We got it. A pitch. Fouled away. He was swinging 3-0. What other one I got here that I can take off of here? Those are all there. Those are all there. Is this here? No. So here we go. And there's the walk, so now the bases are low. What a shit bag of a fucking team this one is, man. Exactly, Ramdre. He has zero feel for the game. Pitches upstairs 1-0. This guy can't throw a strike if his life depends on it. Neto's up with the bases loaded. 3 runs are already in for the Angels. Hey! He threw a strike. Oh, my God. It's 1-1. Warren didn't give up an hit. Warren struck out 5 and didn't give up a hit through 3 friggin' innings. And they just call a strike in the batter for stepping out of the box. That's about the only way that Cruz is going to get a strike. Yeah, Boone don't know what he's doing, Lou. He's an idiot. 1-1. Swung on and popped up. He swung at a pitch out of the zone. The count is 1-2. One, two. Oh, 2-2. There's the one I want. It'll be a 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. Bases are loaded. That'll start the merry-go-round. A pitch. Swung on the ground, a foul. Been all kinds of new ones in here today. All for the Yankees. All for the Yankees. The Yankees led this game 4-0. They were cruising. All of a sudden, an error by fucking Jose Caballero. Will Warren can't get shit out after that. The Angels are batted for like an hour here in the 4th inning. They've already scored 3 runs. They're looking for more. Fernando Cruz can't throw a fucking strike. The 3-2 pitch. He fucking mocked him. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Here comes Matt Blake. So 4-0 lead gone. An error, 3 walks and 3 hits in the inning. This asshole comes out of the bullpen and does nothing but fucking throw the ball out of the strike zone. These are the goddamn people. This is the shit that we get on a $320 million fucking team. Great job, Brian Cashman. You're a fucking genius. The smartest guy in the room. Yankees have thrown 50 pitches in this inning, and more than half of them are out of the strike zone. Jesus Christ. Here's Mike Trout. He got this started. It was an E6. Trout's ground ball, the shortstop, opened up the floodgates, and Cruz continues to throw the ball out of the strike zone. But Aaron Boone will sit there with his thumb up his ass. Fucking idiot. 1-0. He swung at the ball, too. Trout did, and the count's 1-1. This team is such dog shit. They're dog shit. It is. How does $320 million buy this that we watch in the field every day? 1-1 pitch. Another fucking ball. This fucking dude is throwing 16 pitches. He's throwing 5 strikes. 5. And one of them strikes. Actually, I don't think that counts as a pitch. The 2-1 pitch. Oh, my fucking God. Not even close. 3-1. Posty, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Really, really, my friend. That's the wrong thing. Couldn't find the plate with Google Maps. This fucking guy couldn't find the plate with a goddamn magnifying glass, a telescope, a microscope, whatever the fuck you want. 3-1 pitch. And Trout hits it in the air to deep center field. Back at the track at the wall. And Bellinger makes the catch 400 feet from home plate. But the Angels scored 4 runs on 3 hits. One gigantic error for the Yankees. The Angels leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 4-4. Oh, I know. Yeah. Tell me outside a championship team. This team is balls. Balls. God almighty. I mean, what the... Hit that thumbs up, man. Let's go. Let's get 100 likes. Yo, Chase, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, brother. Really, really, just in case it's not working. This one is like my favorite drop, so let's bang it in here. Where it is. He says, awesome channel. Favorite stream of all time was a couple years ago when the god-awful White Sox, who I'm a fan of, just happened to beat the Yankees 11-3 or something. It's nice to watch someone who understands the game. Chase, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, brother. I appreciate it. And trust me, my friend, yeah, you get some good rants from me. The Yankees piss me off to no end, my friend. It's just ridiculous how bad they are. And I call them out on it. I'm not one of these blind homers that just glazes my favorite teams. If anything, I'm harder on my teams than most opponents of the Yankees are. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you, brother. Mr. Sky, thank you, my friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, shit, we're only one dono from we got the dono training. Mr. Sky says, hey, Bad Dog, I'm a mailman. I want to say I love listening to you as I work. Cheers, brother. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you to all the mailmen out there who continuously bring me my bills. I love you guys. Hey, how about some checks? Can you bring me some checks in the mail? Can you send me some checks? I always get bills. I ain't got no checks. The checks in the mail, as they say. But Mr. Sky, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. And Chaotic Shy, he started up. He pulled the train out of the station. That's not the right drop. This is. Let's go. It's crazy train time. Choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. Thank you so much. He says, it's all shit by his fault. It's not all his fault, but his error certainly didn't help. That ball swung and hit in the air to left. It's in a tough spot, but running over to the right, running over to make the catch is Adele, and there's one away. Nice job there by Austin Wells. He's a fucking great hitter. This guy sucks ass. Another top Yankee prospect. The Yankees have drafted 47 catchers in the last 5 years, and not a fucking one of them is worth a damn. Not a one of them is worth a damn. Gary Sanchez had 2 great years here, and then he fell off a cliff. Terrible. Fucking terrible. Pitch to Goldies outside, 1-0. Goldschmidt led off the game with a double, scored on Aaron Judge's 2-run homer. The pitch, Kikuchi's still in there now with new life. Kikuchi looked dead in the water, and he is still out there. The count is 2-0 to Goldschmidt. You're not wrong, Jersey girl. By the way, love your thumbnail. Love your thumbnail. The biggest Seinfeld fan you've ever met. Pitch inside, 3-0. Absolutely love Seinfeld. Greatest show of all time. Not close. This team sucks ass, though, Jersey girl. You're not wrong. 3-0 coming into Goldie. That's not a strike. He should challenge that. He won't. It's 3-1. John Mara is better than Hal Shitburn. You're right about that, dude. It'll be a 3-1 to Goldschmidt. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the board. The pitch. Goldie takes low. He walked. Here comes Aaron Judge. I have so many new sound bites now. I don't know where the hell anything is. We got the clown music. We got sending the clowns. And that will spell the end of Kikuchi's night. So he is out. Going to go to the Angels' pen. We have a timeout on the field. Judge coming up. 4-4 game. Runner on first. 1 out for the Yanks. Micker, what up? Blammo. What up? Left 4-0. Comebacks 4-4. Only about, yep. The Angels batted for like an hour, dude. Yes, I'll tell you what, if George Costanza, remember Jersey Girl, when George Costanza was the traveling secretary, the Yankees won a World Series. So George Costanza had a lot to do with building the dynasty Yankees of the 90s. Remember that. And Chase right on cue, my guy Chase Martin. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Really, my friend. Really.
Thank you for being a friend.
Chase says Costanza should teach these guys hitting in uniforms. Oh my God, Mattingly just split his pants. I love it. Seinfeld was so great. It's great. Yeah, ever since they fired Costanza. I think they fired Costanza in 97 though, because he didn't have his he didn't have his job in 98. I remember that. Here is the, oh my God, that's the easiest one you're ever going to see. Career statistics, 262, 2,584 hits, 563 home runs. That's Reggie Jackson. You're not getting an easier trivia question than that. My God, that's the easiest one I've ever seen. Walter, thank you for donating a membership, my friend. Let's go. Let's welcome Dan J. Paul to the kennel. Thank you. Comments from our guy, Walter Spare Benny. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Keep it up. I actually had 2 dono trains tonight. We love the dono trains. We're 7 likes away from 100. Let's get 100. A pitch is in there for a strike. Anderson's on the mound here for the Angels. The pitch to Judge right down the cock, and the count is 0-2. I remember Cheers. I was a little too young for Cheers, but my wife was pregnant with our son. We binge watched the hell out of Cheers, and I really appreciated it more as an adult. Definitely appreciate it more. 0-2. Whoa, way upstairs. Gets away from the catcher, and Goldie will advance. Judge is even laughing. You got to throw the ball really, 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 really high to throw it over Judge's head. Now the Yankees have a runner in scoring position. The catcher wanted it upstairs, and he got what he wanted. Judge is looking out like, dude, what the fuck was that? Oh, my God. Well, the Yankees wouldn't play like this, Mark, if Billy Martin was the manager. There's no way the Yankees would play like this. The 1-2 pitch. Judge swings and misses. So Judge is now 1 for 3 after homering in his first at bat. That'll bring in the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. I was in the pool. That's the, out of all the episodes, and God, there are so many good ones. I think the Hamptons is my favorite. Pitch is outside, 1-0 to Belly. He's over 2 tonight. I think George getting the revenge on Rachel at the end with the lobster and the eggs is my favorite, because George is so he is so devious. 1-0 inside, 2-0. I was in the pool. Do women know about shrinkage? It shrinks like a frightened turtle. And then she says, I don't know how you guys walk around with those things. It'll be a 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. I like when Kramer tells the sick kid in order to get the signed baseball card back, Paul O'Neill's got to hit. He promises him Paul O'Neill will hit 2 home runs. That's a good one, too. The wink. When he gets the grapefruit pulp in his eye, Belly swings and fouls it away. Count 2-2. 4-4 game, bottom of the fourth. Yankees led this game 4-0. A 2-run homer by Judge, a 2-run homer by Caballero, and then it all fell apart in the fourth on an error by Caballero, and Will Warren couldn't get out of it. And then Cruz came in and dumped gasoline on the fire, walking a couple of guys. The 2-2 Belly grounds it right to second. Right there is Frazier, throws the first. The Yankees get nothing out of it, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, one left. We played 4 full. We'll go to the top of the fifth, 4-4 game. Billy Martin's rolling over in his grave thinking about this team right now. Billy Martin would kill. Billy Martin went after freaking Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson would have pounded Billy Martin into a... Although Billy Martin was a scrappy bastard. He didn't back down from anybody. But Billy Martin would kill Jazz Chisholm. He'd kill him. He'd literally kill him. Yeah, Jay, if the Yankees don't hit home runs, they don't score. We know it, brother. We know it. We know it well. Unfortunately, we know it too well. I have no liquor here. I might have actually taken a shot today. This shit's so bad. Oh, my favorite line was George Steinbrenner. I fired a lot of managers. Billy Martin, Bucky Dent, Billy Martin, Dallas Green, Billy Martin. And don't forget about Buck Shoulder. Oh, George, you didn't hear that from me. Oh, Frank Costanza was the best. When they think George is dead and Steinbrenner goes to his house and Frank goes, what the hell did you trade Jay Buhner for? He had 30 home runs. He had 100 RBIs. He has a rocket arm. You don't know what the hell you're doing. And then George says, Steinbrenner says, well, my baseball people love Ken Phelps' bat. They kept saying, Ken Phelps, Ken Phelps. And then, of course, in the trial, they put Steinbrenner on the stand, and Frank gets up and goes, how could you pay $4 million for Hideki Aramu? Oh, the Merv Griffin episode is great. When Kramer picks up all this shit, and he puts it in his house and pretends he has a talk show, that's when Jerry gets his girlfriend drunk and has her pass out on wine so he can play with her toys. And then the little kicks, when Elaine can't dance. I like that one too. I'm a bootlegger. I'm bootlegging the movie, baby. I can do a hard time for this one and community service. And then she goes, is this your FiberCon? And he throws it out the window. He says, get out of my way. I'll tell you another one I love is the Frogger. That pitch is grounded up. A nice play by Jazz. Gets to his feet. Got him. Nice play by Jazz at second. Shanwell is retired. One away. Chase, I love that there's so many Seinfeld fans in here. I love it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Really, really.
Thank you for being a friend.
My best episodes when George works a play now and pretends to be handicapped. That's another great one. Without question. Without question. It's hilarious. And then, of course, he has, when he works for, I love Kruger. His boss, Kruger, is the best. The Festivus for the rest of us. The Human Fund. Pitch is foul back 0-1. By the way, the Yankees have made a pitching change. Tim Hill is on the mound. Thank God. The Frogger is one of my favorites. I love the Frogger. Pitch is grounded foul 0-2. The Frogger is one of my favorite ones. The Soup Nazi is my kid's favorite. My kid loves Seinfeld. My kid is so mean. My kid loves, everybody loves Raymond and Seinfeld. He don't even get the jokes yet, and he loves the shows. But he loves the Soup Nazi. He loves that episode. Pitch is sliced base hit right field. So, again, hitting him where they ain't. The Angels have one out base runner. He likes when I act the part out where George goes, I didn't get any bread. And Jerry goes, just forget it, let it go. And George says, excuse me, I think you forgot my bread. And the soup Nazi says, bread, $2 extra. And George goes, $2? But everybody else got free bread. And the soup Nazi says, you want bread? And George says, yes, please. And he goes, $3. It's my favorite thing. Pitch is in there for a strike. I love Frank Costanza. The best thing about Seinfeld is not only are the main characters great, all of the supporting characters are fucking incredible. Pitch is grounded foul outside of third, just foul. That counts 0-2 to Moncada. But I don't want to be a pirate, the puffy shirt. My whole life is ruined because of the puffy shirt. They're all great. They're all freaking great. It's such a great show. Pitch is line foul down the right field line. So Moncada tried the left side and the right side, foul on both. But so many, like Putty is a great character. Newman is a great character. The Seinfeld's parents, Costanza's parents. Costanza's parents are the best, though. Frank Costanza is amazing. Jerry Stiller is fantastic. His kid's a fucking hack, but Jerry Stiller is wicked talented. He's wicked talented. 0-2, swung and grounded in the hole. Nice play by Collier to his feet. Too late. So an infield single here. The Angels have a threat going in the fifth. Yes, that was the jacket. That's when he has to turn the jacket inside out. I have to stop this here for 1 second so that I stop freezing. And I'll bring this back up. But the jacket, when he's got the suede jacket and it gets ruined in the snow. I don't need anybody to tell me when it's going to rain. Grounded to short, should be 2. Flip the second one on the first, double play. 6 plus 4 plus 3 equals 2. If you know, you know. Yankees are out of it. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4.5. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and we're trying to 4 apiece. When my kids were little, I used to put a metal pole next to the Christmas tree just for shits and giggles. I got a lot of problems with you people. Yeah. Yankees, no hits for you. That's exactly it. I remember the one where the guy was bootlegging a movie. That's the one with that's the Little Kicks episode. And Jerry asked to do it, and they said recordings is moving. Then it went to Jerry. Said, that's right. He didn't want to do it, but then the kid loved how good the bootleg turned out, so Jerry wanted to become like the lead guy. And that's when George took it over because George wanted to be the bad boy. I'll have a scotch and plenty of ice. You like ice? Don't you find you get more without it? Kramer, yeah, you don't even need to understand the jokes to laugh at Kramer because he's just crazy. There's so many. I can't think of one bad episode. There was like 180 episodes of Seinfeld. I can't think of one bad one. It's just the perfect show. I remember years ago, this was 1998. So I was 23 and it was right before I met my wife. And I remember, I met my wife in 2000. 98, the finale. I remember we went to a bar. We went to Michael's on Madison. I was always in Albany when I was young. It was a college city. It was like the place to be. Downtown Albany is the place to be in the late 90s. And you could do all kinds of shit. Nobody could ever catch you. There was no phones. There was no cameras. You could do whatever. That's why I earned my nickname Bad Dog. It's a bad dog. I did a lot of partying when I was young. But I remember going to that, and they had trivia about Seinfeld. And literally, the girl it was from a radio station, the girl running the trivia literally had to tell me, she told me you can't answer anymore. Because I just know everything about that show. She's like, you can't answer anymore. It'll be an 0-1 pitch. Stanton crushes it to center field. Back at the track of the wall. It's off the top of the wall. It gets by Trout, but Stanton runs with 2 left feet and 2 left hips, carrying the piano on his back, but he's on at second with a leadoff double. Let's go, Stanton. There we go. Lead up double. Let's see if we can get him in. I love Big G, dude. This guy just crushes. Putty was great. Putty. It's so good. The meat slicer was great. Male mammal, approximately 30 to 60 years of age. Weight, indeterminate. When he's looking at Kruger, because George got airbrushed himself out of the picture. Had his boss airbrushed out of the picture. Kruger didn't care. He's the best boss ever. He was the best boss ever. But I remember, so they asked the question, like they said, what I remember them saying, what is the name of the diner that they ate at? And nobody got it. So I remember the girl just looking at me, and she goes, go ahead. She goes, but you can't win any more prizes. And I'm like, it's Monk's. Just know too much Seinfeld. Oh, Ben Rice is going to pinch hit already for Ahmed Rosario. Wow, look at Boone. Look at fucking Aaron Boone trying to be a manager, bringing up Ben Rice here in the bottom of the fifth. Anderson deals the 1-1, and it's inside 2-1. Stanton's on at second with leadoff double. We're tied at 4. Yankees can score a run without getting hit if they get the right outs. Rice's job is to pull the ball to the right side of the infield to get Big G to third. The pitch. It's inside. It's 3-1. If Anderson don't give him anything to hit, you pass it to. Oh, God, Jazz is on deck. Oh, God. Can we pinch hit for Jazz? What is Robinson Cano doing these days? Is Robinson Cano still available? Is Robinson Cano still available? Pitch. He walked him. Wanted nothing to do with Rice. So 2 on, nobody out. Jazz Chisholm should be fucking bunting. Now we know Jazz can't bunt. It's too cold for Jazz, right? It's 72 degrees in New York. Too cold. Yeah, Jerry cut his finger hole in the baby during the circumcision. I haven't seen that one a lot with the Moyle. I haven't seen that one a lot. The contest is a really good one, too. The contest. That's a good one. Here's Jazz, over 2, hitting a solid 172. And he takes low 1-0. Mr. 50 fucking 50. This guy should, every player in Major League Baseball should know how to bunt. Everyone. The only 2 guys in this team that should not know how to bunt are Stanton and Judge. Everybody else in this team should know how to lay down a fucking bunt. Pitch. Fouls it away. Does he understand the rules, Jersey Girl? I think we know he doesn't. The dude was more concerned about putting his fucking earring in his post-game interview than actually knowing the rules of baseball. No, Kramer lost at first. Kramer lost because the naked woman across the street. It'll be a 1-1. Then Elaine goes down. Pitch. Got away from the catcher, and the Stanton can't run. Stanton has concrete feet. George did win the contest, but in the finale, he admits he cheated when they think the plane's going down. Yeah, John. She got very excited about John. The Yankees have a threat here. Unfortunately, they have Jazz Chisholm at the plate. It'll be a 2-1 count to Jazz. The pitch. And he grounds it to first. That's a good job. There you go. Grounded it to first. Looks like an out-of-the-box score, and it is, but it's a good job by Jazz Chisholm. That is the way you play baseball. He advances the runners. That's a good out. Now you got 2 guys in scoring position with 1 out. And we're going to pinch hit for Randall Grichuk. Not that it gets much better, but God almighty, Trent Grisham has to be better than fucking Grichuk. Aaron Boone is actually trying to manage this game, guys. Aaron Boone has went to his bench in the 5th inning in this game. Mr. Jags, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Really, really. What about Starlin Castro? Is he available? Maybe Willie Randolph is available at this point. I love the gum. That is it. Well, obviously, Art Vandelay, obviously, he knows Seinfeld. I love the gum. The glasses crack me up every freaking time. Those gigantic glasses he puts on, he can't see shit. Don't you see? He was doing it to fool Lloyd Braun. It's such a great show. It's such a great show. So many phrases from Seinfeld ended up in the American lexicon. He's a close talker. He's a high talker, a low talker. Pitches off the plate. 1-0 to Grisham. $22 million Trent Grisham up there hitting a whopping 133 on the year. Exactly, Micker. The 1-0. Trent, stick your knee into that. Take one for the team. That counts 2-0. Stack fly. Yeah, Chuck. Well, I think Chuck Knobloch's in jail. I forgot why he's in jail, but I think he's still in jail. So he's not available. What the hell league you been playing in? California Penal. Yeah, Soriano would be helpful right now. Yeah, hot dog is a perfectly sane food to eat. Interesting texture. Doesn't that smell good? 2-0. Nice swing, dickhead. Count 2-1. Fucking dude. Dude trying to pull a pitch 2 feet off the outside corner into the stands. This is how you don't swing, guys. Hip open, hands way out in front. Every bit of energy spent. Slice that, but stay back in that ball. Hit it to left field. Or hit it like that. Grisham into one, and it is by Felicia and his boy is fucking gone. It's about goddamn time. That was a fucking $22 million swing, and it's about damn time, and the Yankees lead 7-4. And once again, everybody, the Yankees have all their runs on home runs. It's amazing, man. He had a bat. There's Caballero trying to follow suit, swinging at a pitch off the plate, count 0-1. I'll say this. I give Aaron Boone fucking credit in this inning. I have to give Boone credit. He pinch hit for Ahmed Rosario with Ben Rice. Rice walked. He got Grichuk right the fuck out of there, who don't have a hit the whole year. He put Grisham in there, and Grisham ran into one. I got to give Boone credit. Those are the right moves, and they both worked. They were the right moves anyway. The pitch. It's outside. It's 2-1. Yep, that's Yankee baseball, PA and SEMA. That is Yankee baseball. But this is what they do. This is no shock to anybody that watches this team. Line drive to short. Right there is Neto. Throws across. Caballero's out. Toasty! Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Really, really. He says the coffee table book about coffee tables is a great read. And then, of course, he spits all of his coffee out on Kathy Lee Gifford. Grisham hit a Yankee Stadium home run. That's what that was. It's about fucking time that guy did something. That's what they do, though, man. The Yankees are going to get 20 to 25 at-bats from every one of their players like that all year. But the problem is these guys bat 500 to 550 times a year. So when you run into one 20, 22 times, what happens to all the other at-bats? Wells, it's a deep foul. Count 1-2. No, that's true. Trust me, Jersey girl. We're not counting. We're not putting this one in the refrigerator yet. Richie, no, they can't do that. That's why they don't win in October, my friend. That's why. They beat up on bad pitching. Listen, I've had two incredible rants here the last couple of days about Yankee baseball. And in both of them, while I'm going off of them, I say the Yankees are going to win 94 games because they're going to hit a shitload of homers. It's what they do. They will get hot, they will hit homers, and they will look unbeatable. They will have a stretch where they're 13-2, and they look like they can't be beat. And then the next 2 weeks, they'll go 4-8, and they'll score a total of 20 runs in 12 games. That's just the way they play baseball. It's just inconsistent. 3-1 popped up. A right fielder over there to make the catch, Adele, and there's 2 away. Man, she had man hands. When she says make a wish, and he does, and he's like, it didn't come true. We're going to the bullpen. Oh, shit, I didn't realize that was a third out. I thought that was a second out. My bad. Yankees get 3 runs on 2 hits. Big blow, the 3-run shot by Trent Grisham. We'll go to the top of the 6th. The Yankees 7, the Angels 4. Jackie Childs is a good one. Oh, he's not in jail. Thank you, Lou. I knew him and Chad Curtis went to jail. I remember that. 2 guys I actually didn't like on the Yankees. I hated Chad Curtis. I thought Chad Curtis sucked ass. Seven 4. Let's see if the Yankees bullpen can hold it. Yep, that's exactly it, Richie. That's exactly what they do. They beat up bad pitching. I every rant that I do, I say the same things in different ways, pretty much. Obviously, I talk about what went on, but every time I do one of those, I sit there and tell them the Yankees are going to hit home runs. Like this is the way they score runs. So when they're hitting home runs, they look great. But when they don't, you see the series against Oakland. Like that's what they look like when they don't hit home runs. The only reason they won one game against Oakland is because Rosario hit 2 homers. The Yankees have got to learn. The Yankees have to learn how to. They got to learn how to manufacture runs if they're going to win a World Series. They just do. Unfortunately, no A-Rod's at the draft tonight. We are here in the top of the 6th. Hot down here all of a sudden. Top of the 6th inning. Bottom of the order for the Angels. Hill's still on the mound. 0-2 pitches upstairs. It's Lowe, O'Hop, and Frazier. Yankees now lead 7-4. Josh Lowe is 0 for 1. Walked and scored in the 4th. Pitch is grounded back to Hill. He flips to Rice, 1 away. I think that's right. I think that's Rice at first base. Where the hell did Goldie go? The Yankees must have moved some guys around. Goldie was playing first base. Grisham went to. I got to see what the Yankees line or their outfield is now. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Exactly, Walter. They can't make it home run derby. They're going to do that against bad teams, though. This is why the Yankees make the playoffs every year. They spend more than anybody except for the Dodgers or the Mets, maybe, and they're going to beat up on shitty pitching. But when they have to play good teams, they falter. That's why they haven't won in 16 years. So. Pitch. Chop to second. Jazz on a 3-hopper. Fires to first. 2 away. That'll bring up the second baseman, Adam Frazier. So good job here by Tim Hill so far. You always want to shut down inning after your team gets you some runs. I don't remember exactly how the Angels scored all their runs, but I can tell you how the Yankees got theirs. A 2-run homer in the first by Judge, a 2-run homer in the second by Caballero, a 3-run pinch hit homer for Trent Grisham in the bottom of the fifth. Pitch. It's in there for a strike that counts 0-1. Tank, what up, Tank? Pitch. It is blooped, humpback liner, and unable to make the play is fucking. That'll be a base hit for Adam Frazier. Ball had some crazy backspin on it, but I mean, you got to make this play. And here comes Aaron Boone to take the ball. All right. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quick. You guys do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, the bell, share the stream out, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, TikTok, Reddit. Let me go potty and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Okay, yeah. Terrorizing's back. What up, brother? Why couldn't he get one more out? Well, I mean, the ball wasn't hit hard. It was just hitting the right place. Yeah, that was the easiest trivia question you're ever going to get. I'm going to show Reggie hitting those 3 homers against the Dodgers. Dodger fans, look at Dodger fans, look at the screen. Dodger fans, are you watching? You remember. Show Reggie hitting the home run off of the guy and then beating the shit out of him. Dodger fans, turn your heads. Reggie. Just, I wasn't alive. Well, I was alive, but I was too young for that. I was a whopping 2 years old and Reggie was going deep 3 times. Here's Jake Bird, the 4th Yankee pitcher of the night, trying to retire Zach Neto. The pitch outside 1-1. Adam Frazier on at first with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. It's been a long game. 7-4. The 1-1. Swung and a missed. Filthy sweeper there by Bird. And the count is 0-2. Neto is 0-2. Walked and walked in a run in the 4th. The 1-2 pitch incoming from Bird. Swung on in line to center field. That is going to be get down and be a base hit. Grisham's in center, so I'm going to change this. I'm guessing Grisham's in center. Judge is in right. I'm guessing Belly went to left. Rice is at first. And I'm guessing McMahon came in to play third. That's all I can think of. I don't know if they show. Maybe I missed it. I don't know if they updated the Yankee defense, but I gotta imagine Rice is at first. I gotta imagine that McMahon came in to play third. Here's Mike Trout. Mike Trout had 6 hits in his first 11 at bats this year, and ever since then he has gone right downhill. But he is still very dangerous. He can hit the ball out of any ballpark, and he has the tying run, and he takes a strike, and the count is 0-1. Yeah, Will Warren barely ever goes deep into the games. I think that's a major problem with him. It'll be an 0-1 to Mike Trout. And again, this guy can tie it up very easily. He has immense power. He takes it upstairs for a ball that counts 1-1. The Yankees are going to challenge. I just lost my YouTube studio. And that was a bad challenge by Wells. The Yankees continue to suck ass at challenging pitches. That's a ball. The pitch. Inside out swing by Trout, fouls it away. The count's 1-2. It really sucks that Trout's just been so injured. I absolutely loved this guy. I mean, he was just amazing to watch. LeGrand he's been great in the minor leagues. He'll come up at some point. Inside to Trout 2-2. I think LeGrand will be a reliever. Yeah, Lou, on 3 straight, all 3 of those home runs were on the first pitch he saw, too. Jersey Girl says, I love the Reggie candy bar. I never had one. Pitch is up and in, almost hit him. He gave him a bow tie. It's 3-2. It's crazy because when we were in Lake George, we went into this candy store that had like old candy bars, and they had a Reggie bar, and for some reason I didn't buy it. I've never had a Reggie bar. The next time I'm up there, I need to get one. 3-2. Oh, God, that's gone. Forget about this one. I fucking told you. Just like that. 7-7. Told you. Fucking told you. That's all we need, right? That's it. That's it. A fucking joke. Told you this guy can tie this shit up. Fucking hanger. You throw one up and in on Trout like a dumbass. What, you trying to intimidate that guy? That guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Absolutely ridiculous. It's so... This fucking team is such shit. This team fucking sucks. Pitches outside. 1-1. This team is fucking garbage. Fucking trash. This goddamn fucking team, this bullpen is fucking dog's balls. 2-1. What a joke. Told you when it came up. So this guy can tie it up one swing. This guy's got tons of power. What does he do? It's almost like I knew. That pitch is popped up to center. Grisham ranging to his right makes the catch. And that retires side. But the Angels tie it up. 3 runs on 2 hits. The big bomb by Mike Trout. 7-7 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Oh, of course, Towable Island. This is a championship roster. I challenge anybody to tell me. I challenge anybody to tell me why it's not a championship roster. Because, Brian Cashman, you are a fucking clown that doesn't know jack shit about putting together a roster. Just because you have fucking money doesn't mean you know what the hell you're doing. I've said this before. You watch some of these celebrities and some of the shit that they wear. I'm like, having money doesn't account for good taste. And having a lot of money and an endless payroll doesn't account for being a good GM either. Fucking asshole. This guy fucking blows. Janice, my lady. What up, Janice? If nothing else, it's a good game, but the Yankees are cock. This team finally scores some. Of course, all of them are on home runs. 3 home runs tonight, all 7 runs on home runs. But they finally hit some home runs. They finally score some runs, and the pitching decides tonight, let's just suck ass. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Jesus Christ. Ooh. God almighty. Well, I guess the Yankees going to have to hit more home runs, guys. Oh, here it is. Yep, Ryan McMahon did come into play third. He takes a strike. This guy is garbage. McMahon hitting a solid 114 with a 376 OPS. This guy's great. Grounded to first. One away. This fucking guy is just a fucking shit. So. 32 fucking $1 million for Ryan McMahon. Here's Judge. In there for a strike on 1. Judge homered his first at bat, a 2-run homer. He reached on an error and then struck out, I believe. Or grounded out. He's 1 for 3. He did strike out. Yep. Pitch. Ooh. Almost hit him, so they threw it up and in on Trout, and he made him pay. This one goes up and in on Judge. We'll see if Aaron can return the favor. Lex out there, the pitcher. Anderson is still out there, even after surrendering the 3-run homer to Trent Grisham. Dan, you're not wrong, brother. It is garbage. Pitch. Swung and a missed. What's the best pizza topping out there? I mean, I don't think it matters where you are. The best pizza topping is meatballs and green peppers. It doesn't matter where you get it. I don't live in the city, though. I live upstate. Upstate pizza's still fantastic. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. A Judge swings and it's in the air. Way back! Fully into this fucking ball. He's gone!
Put it on the... Yes. Yes.
You want to throw one up and in on Aaron Judge, bitch? Boom goes the dynamite. Aaron Judge takes the grand tour. Oh, fucking rise. Here come the Judge. Yankees lead 8-7. I told you, man, my prize picks failed tonight because the pitchers were not good. But I took Aaron Judge to get over. I added, it was 7.5 fantasy score in prize picks. I raised it to 9.5. Judge has 30 or 26, whatever the hell it is, fantasy points. My Pamela, my life. It's in there for a strike. What's going on? Connor, yes, the Angels have been playing good. They have. The Angels are no pushover. Janice says she was bad luck, but Janice comes in and Aaron Judge hits a home run. But see, you buzz Judge. He did the same thing Trout did, pitch inside the belly 1 and 2. Well, we have a barn burner today. I say this hasn't been a dull game. This says they were like that 1-0 snoozer that the Yankees lost on Sunday to the, well, not Sunday, last week to the A's. That pitch is grounded at first. Belly continues to struggle, and there's 2 away. Judge just hit a tracer. He hit that ball so hard it couldn't go foul. Nah, not giving you back, Cody. I like Belly. Belly's going to put up numbers. Belly's going to hit 280 with 25 to 30 homers, driving near 100 RBI. I like Belly. We're not giving you back. Belly's the only other really good average hitter we have besides Judge in this team. Can't give him back to you. He's just struggling right now. Here's Stanton. Stanton hit a freaking just a line drive off the wall. Stanton hits the ball like Winfield, man. Winfield used to be a guy that hit the ball like 11 feet in the air and it would go over the wall. Stanton's the only guy I've ever seen be able to hit the ball like Winfield does. 1-0. Whoa. Holy shit. Stanton took a gigantic swing at that one and came up empty. He swung so hard he almost knocked his helmet off. If Stanton connected on that, that would still be going. 1-1 to Giancarlo, and he's way out in front again, and the count is 1-2. Guy reminds me of Pedro Serrano, man. Fastball, I hit it very much. Me no hit curveball. It'll be a 1-2 to Giancarlo, and they throw him another sweeper, change up. The count is 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on, 1 in for the Yanks. They've hit 4 homers tonight. This is why they have 8 runs. The 2-2. It's off the plate, 3-2. Snacks! Thanking me a member for over 4 years, my brother. He says Stanton's batting stance is scary. 1 hit. Bye-bye. This dude just crushes the ball when he hits it. But yes, he has 2 left feet and 2 left hips like I do when I dance. He can't run. Stanton rips a base hit to left field. I mean, I'm serious. When Giancarlo Stanton makes contact with the ball, you literally see a stream of piss come off the baseball. I swear to God, this thing has smoke coming off of it when he hits it. This dude, there may not be a stronger player in the history of Major League Baseball than this guy. I mean, seriously, this guy is just chiseled out of granite, but he's also as flexible as granite. That's going to do it for Anderson. Ferris is going to come in here. 2 outs, 1 on, 1 in for the Yanks. It's the bottom of the 6th. Yankees lead 8-7. Way stronger than Mark McGwire. Way stronger. Mark McGwire took fucking roids. Stanton don't take roids. If Giancarlo Stanton took steroids, holy shit. I don't even, Giancarlo Stanton took steroids. I don't even know what to tell you. The guy hit the ball 700 feet. It's just crazy. My God, he's just like, this guy has the most like exit velos of over 100. Like, he has the 5 highest exit velos in the history of baseball. It's just crazy. It's just insane how hard he hits the baseball. McGwire did suck. I agree 100%. McGwire would not have, he's not a Hall of Famer anyway. He would have never been in the Hall of Fame. He wouldn't even be considered if he didn't take steroids. The guy was on his way out. Dude is hitting 201 and 190 and had a bunch of injuries. And then he found the juice. And then he started hitting 70 home runs every year, 65 home runs. We all know it. Stanton was just, like I said, I've never seen a guy hit the ball harder than this guy. Guys hit it far, but I'm talking like just the way he hits the ball. Stanton doesn't hit a lot of towering home runs. Like Judge hits towering, deep fly balls. Stanton hits the hardest. I told you, like Dave Winfield. Winfield used to hit him like that. But I don't think Winfield hit him as hard as Stanton does. I don't know who was putting pizza in a pan anyway, Dashy. Here's Ben Rice. He came in and pinch hit for Rosario in the 5th. He walked and scored ahead of Trent Grisham's 3-run homer. He bats here. No, the umpire is ball got loose. Some got loose. Stanton. I still think Stanton gets in the Hall of Fame, but he won't be first ballot. But I do think Stanton. Rice grounds at foul. I do think Stanton's going to the Hall of Fame. I don't think Belly was a bad deal. I think Bellinger is a solid baseball player. I think the Yankees need more Cody Bellingers on their team. Cody's a 275 to 290 hitter with 25 to 30 or more power. He's a solid. He can run. He can play the field. Rice fouls it away again, 0-2. I like Bellinger. God, if they didn't bring Bellinger back, holy shit, how bad would this team be? It is. That ball coming off Stanton's bat, it's just, it is crying. It literally leaves a vapor trail. 0-2 to Rice. Up and away, 1-2. That's right, Dashy. No pineapple on a pizza. We know that. Maybe. I don't know if Stanton gets in first ballot, but he's a Hall of Famer, even without 500 homers. Rice low it in, 2-2. Now, you guys, where are you going to put Cody? You have enough players on the Dodgers. You don't need that guy back. It'll be a 2-2 to Rice. I love him to park one in the seats right now. And he traces it up the alley. That's going to get down. Nice cutoff there by Adele. Stanton is going to go to third, running about as fast as my 9-year-old does. And the Yankees have runners at the corners. Ben Rice's hot start continues. Oh, God. Well, guys, it's been fun. Yankees got a run. They got runners at the corners. The inning's over. Jazz is coming up, guys. Jazz is coming up. This inning's over. Rally is ended, guys. Rally killer. The rally killer's coming up. Jazz is at the plate. Inning's over. Here he is, Mr. 50-50. 0 for 3, 169 he's hitting. Too cold. It's 70 degrees in New York. It's too cold tonight. Outside 1-0. The problem with Jazz, 1-0, fouled away. Jazz has a lot of talent. And there's no question about it. He's got speed. He's got power. This guy has got talent. His approach it's just all wrong. Everything this guy does in the field is all wrong. If he had a real fucking manager that could get his head out of his ass, swung and a missed, 1-2. If this guy had a manager that could get the best out of this guy would be a 30. I'm not going to say 50-50. This guy would be a 30-30 guy hitting 275 every year. He might even be 30-50. McGuire's up there is overrated. Yes. Aaron Boone definitely eats pineapples on his pizza. No question about it. 1-2. Fucking Jazz strikes out again. Ball on it. Holy shit, he fucking sucks. Yankees get 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2. He played 6. We'll go to the top of the 7th. It's 8-7 Yankees. Jazz is a type of player that needs a manager to get in his ass. Jazz is the type of guy that needs a stern manager, a Joe Girardi, a Buck Showalter, Joe Torre. Not that Joe Torre was stern in his own way, but he needs a baseball manager, a guy that's not there to be a fucking babysitter, a guy that's there to be a manager. And it's much like Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez was a lazy fuck. Lazy. And it showed as soon as Aaron Boone got here. Gary Sanchez looked like he was ticketed for, he's playing like an MVP. He was an all-star. He had enormous power. Boone got here and he went right into the shitter. Went right into the shitter. Man of 1,005 volts, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Brilly. He said, Bad Dog Stradamus called it. Which one? The Mike Trout one or the Aaron Judge one? Or the Jazz. You don't need to be Nostradamus to call that one, bro. All you got to do is watch the game, and you know that Jazz Chisholm sucks ass. You know that's happening. You know that's happening. So Jake Bird will come out here for the top of the 7th. Dude gave up a 3-run homer to Mike Trout. It's funny because they buzzed Mike Trout. He hit a 3-run homer. Then they buzzed Aaron Judge, and Judge hit a solo homer. Here is Jorge Soler. He's doubled, singled, scored, and driven in a run. Inside 1-0. I've never understood the tomato is a fruit thing. I've never understood why that's a fruit. I've never got it. 1-0 in there for a strike. I've never understood the tomato is a fruit thing. Is it because it has seeds on the inside of it? Because if that's the case, every pepper is a fruit. Cucumbers are a fruit. Pickles are a fruit. Eggplant is a fruit. Pitch, throwing a miss, 1-2. Tomato is a vegetable. Tomatoes, so the only vegetables out there are what? Like corn and carrots? Swung and a miss, strike 3. So seedless grapes aren't fruits. What are seedless grapes? What is a mango? Mangoes don't have seeds. Coconuts don't have seeds. Pineapples don't have seeds. What are those? What are those? Pitch is in there for a strike. I can do this all day. A pickle's not a fruit. I don't care if it has seeds or not. Jalapeno is not a fruit. A green bean's not a fruit. The pitch. Ripped. Base hit right field. Boy, the Angels have all these damn 2-out rallies. So Moncada's on. That'll bring up the right fielder, Joe Adell. Right, bananas do. So I guess, well, bananas are fruits. But like coconuts don't have seeds. So is a coconut a vegetable because it doesn't have a seed? Like, what is that classified as? According to Reagan, ketchup is yeah, so is tomato sauce, I guess. Yeah, Jazz 50 strikeouts, 50 ABS failures. That's true. It'll be a 1-0 pitch to Adell in there for a strike. 1-on-1 out in the top of the 7th. The Yankees lead 8-7. Yankees have all of their runs on home runs. 2-run homer by Judge, 2-run homer by Caballeros, 3-run homer by Grisham, solo homer by Judge. 3-run homer in the 6th by Mike Trout. Rip, base hit down the line. Jake Bird continues to fucking blow. And the Angels will have runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. This motherfucking asshole can't get a shutdown inning. Hey, Aaron Boone. Get your thumb out of your ass. Get the fuck out there and get the new pitcher in here. Christ. Matt Blake's going to come in. Matt Blake. Can never be easy. Just can't be easy. Can't be easy. What up, Angie? It just can't be easy. It never be easy. Never be easy. Let's stick with Jake Bird. He's doing a fucking bang-up job. Gave up a 3 on homers, giving up 2 hard-hit balls in this inning. So fucking dumb. Here's Josh Lowe. You might as well leave the right-hander in there to pitch to the fucking lefty. Swung and a miss. Counts 0-1. Please help me understand why the Yankees don't have a lefty up to face Lowe right now. It'll be an 0-1. Bird deals in there for a strike, 0-2. Fucking team. The 0-2 pitch and ground a foul. That's right, of course, Ramdre. That's what they tell you. Oh, it's early. The games only matter in September. Yeah, Doval's in the pen. We don't have anybody that can come out of the pen and get any outs, except for Tim Hill. That's the only guy that can get any outs, man. Seriously. Yankees aren't a serious team, Jersey Girl. They're just not. 0-2, way upstairs, 1-2. Should have never let Luke Weaver go. Should have never let Luke Weaver go. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Ripped foul. And the count remains 1-2. Terrible curveball. Shit hung up there. Bird's thrown 28 pitches. Dash, I would agree. Pretty much, Jimmy. Pretty much, dude. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Bird deals. Popped him up. Well, it's not a pop-up. Judge is running back into right center. Makes the catch in front of the track. It's tied at 8. And Adele goes to third. No shutdown inning. Yankees get 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Bird comes up, gives up 3 in the top of the 6th. Yankees get a run back in the 7th. Bird comes up here, gives a run right the fuck back. Hey, here comes fucking Aaron Boone. So, another pitching change for the ass Yankees. 8-8. Boone thinks that tomato is a legume. Boone has the fucking IQ of a goddamn doorknob. Here I was saying, oh, the Yankees play at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Usually these games take 2.5 hours. This one's going to take 3.5. Aaron Boone definitely puts pineapple on his pizza, Mr. Sky. There's no question. And yeah, Janice, the Yankees actually score some runs. I don't think they've scored 8 runs in their last 3 games combined. Tonight they put up 8 runs and they can't get a fucking out. The pitching sucks. It's just crazy. Yeah, Joe Adele's on third, Connor, with 2 outs. Yeah, Jake Bird shit. Exactly. Goose! What up, brother? That's true, Lou. You're right. I'm insulting a doorknob by saying that he has the IQ of a doorknob. You're right. Right. You know who I swear to God, and it's not just because I talk to him, but and Alex Rodriguez obviously has no time to be the GM of the Yankees. I mean, the guy's part owner of the Lynx, the Minnesota Lynx and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And he's obviously a very busy guy. He runs a business, and he's, you know. But man, what I wouldn't give for Alex Rodriguez to be the GM of the Yankees. If anybody could freaking put together a team that could win a damn World Series, it's A-Rod. A-Rod would know how to build a freaking team of winners. Here's Camilo Doval. This ought to be fun. In there for a strike. 99. Count 0-1. Oh, I don't know about G. I don't think Jeter would do. I think A-Rod would really enjoy being a GM. I don't know that Jeter would. 0-1 popped up. Like, A-Rod's daughters are growing up. Jeter's got young kids. I don't know that Jeter would want to do it. Jeter was like part owner of the Marlins for a while, I remember. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. The ball deals. Upstairs 1-2 to O'Hop. Logan O'Hop, or is it O'Hoppy? Irish Rover, you in here? How do you say his last name? Do you pronounce the E or is it just O'Hop? He's Irish. You would know. This guy's got an Irish name. Anything with O in front of it, right? Like anything that ends in a vowel is Italian. Pitch! Fouled at the plate, 1-2. O'Hoppy. Thank you. You do pronounce the O'Hoppy. What an awesome name. Is his nickname Rabbit? Hoppy. Hoppy. Oh, Hoppy. Oh, Hoppy Day. 1-2. Popped up. Right field. Judge moves over to his right a couple steps, settles under it and makes the catch. And that retires side. But the Angels tie it up on a sacrifice fly. We will go to the bottom of the seventh, get up and stretch. It's 8-8. Boy, I'll tell you what, if Logan O'Hoppy was a Yankee and he hit a home run, wouldn't John Sterling say, "Oh, Hoppy Day"? Tell me, John Sterling would not say, "Oh, Hoppy Day" if he hit a home run. That's how many years I listened to John Sterling. I've even got all the nicknames. Oh, Hoppy cannot be German. Anything with an O in front, it's not. Oh, Hoppy is not a O apostrophe H-O-P-P-E is not Irish. I thought every O apostrophe was Irish. I didn't know that. I would have thought for sure that was an Irish name. That's what I thought. I thought anything with an O apostrophe was Irish. O'Leary, O'Connell, whatever else. The only ones I can think of. He's Polish? I want to see what the hell. I want to see what that is. He's of Italian descent. Well, his mother's Italian. But what is his father? He's Italian. I would have never, ever, ever guessed that one in a million years, that Hoppy is Italian. Oh, it's primarily German in origin, not Irish. That is crazy. But he's Italian-American. His father's surname is German. His mother's Italian-American. So he's Italian. He's Italian. Well, shit, so am I. I think I think I have one of my favorite players now. I'm Italian Irish. I'm Italian Irish German. My dad was Irish, Italian, very small part German. Mother 100% Italian. So I got a lot of Italian. But all right. I think I'm like 5% German or something. I have a little German blood in me. But I'm mostly Italian. But I never knew that was Italian. I would have never guessed O'Hoppy was Italian. Oh, but I'm telling you, that is, if O'Hoppy was a Yankee and John Sterling called a home run, it would definitely be O'Hoppy Day. How many more home runs do the Yankees need to hit to win this game, guys and girls? Yeah, I thought for sure Apostrophe was Irish, but he's not Irish at all. There's no Irish, but he's Italian German. That's crazy. My wife is Irish French, so my kid has a lot of my kid's a lot of Italian Irish. So you know what kind of lad he's going to be. I'm freaking hot, man. Can't wait for this game to get over so I can go upstairs and take a shower. My pet rock Reggie is smarter than Boondoggle and Cashless combined. Mr. Sky says he need 3 homers to put it away. Well, here's the guy that hit a gigantic home run. Grisham came up, pinch hit for Grichuk in the 5th and hit a 3-run homer. Unfortunately, the Yankees squandered that lead and then squandered another one. Nose is running now. It'll be a 2-0 pitch to Grisham. Low 3-0. 3-0. Grisham, Caballero, Austin, Wells. God, our catching, our that position sucks. That pitch is in there for a strike. 3-1 to Grisham. Yep, they're 0-6 in one-run games, so this is not boding well, Mike. Not boding well. A pitch. Grisham takes a big swing and fouls it back. Full count. Boone nominates Jake Bird. Yeah. Boone don't know what he's doing. It'll be a full count to Trent Grisham leading off the bottom of the 7th in an 8-8 tie. The pitch. Grisham bloops it into center, and coming in to make the play is Trout. 1 away. 50-50 Club Jazz is doing great, Andrew. Jazz has had a monster game if you just tuned in. 8 runs and 8 hits for the Yankees. And I'll tell you what, Jazz is a massive part of what the Yankees have done tonight. He's 0 for 4 with 2 Ks. He hasn't done jack shit. He did hit a weak ground ball to first base that allowed the runners to advance. 0 for 4, 2 Ks for Mr. 50-50 tonight. He did make a nice play in the field. Caballero wanted a timeout, didn't get it, takes a strike, 0-1. Caballero discussing things at the home plate umpire, saying, why didn't you give me timeout? The umpire saying, I don't give you fucking timeout. I don't have to give you timeout. And he's right. You don't. You don't have to give him timeout. He does not have to grant the batter timeout. The 0-1 low, 1-1. Pitch. In there for a strike. fouled away, and the count remains 1-2. The 1-2 fouled away again. Count remains 1-2. There's Jose Caballero's home run in the second. Gave the Yankees a 4-0 lead. It looked like they were getting ready to cruise the victory. The 1-2 outside 2-2. Fuck Volpe at second. I'd rather have Jazz at second. I'll be completely honest. Volpe sucks. Not that Jazz is any good, but Jazz hits home runs, and there's a weak ground ball to shortstop. Fielding and firing across the diamond and getting Caballero is Neto. 2 away here in the Yankee 7th. Trump should buy the Yankees. Quite frankly, take a look at if I took over the New York Yankees, you call the Yankees, they call them the evil empire. If I took it over, they would win many championships. They'd be the greatest team. They're already the greatest team in the history of baseball. But if I took them over, I'd be the greatest owner in the history of major leagues. Not just the history of the major leagues, the history of sports. We all know it. We saw what I did with the USFL. I ran it right into the ground. I did a fantastic job. We should take a look at the Yankees, and it's been a long game already. 3 hours. We're only at the bottom of the fucking 7th. Baddog was going to get some sleep tonight, but this fucking team, they got to make sure they play a really long game when they do it. The sons of bitches, and the pitch is outside. It's 1-1, but you take a look at it. I would make them into winners because I'm a winner. That's what I do. They'd be total winners. This guy right here, Austin Wells, he's a fucking loser. He's terrible. He's a total train wreck, a total disaster. We don't like Austin Wells. He sucks. And he grounds the ball right. Oh, they got a base hit. I tell you what, because I'm talking shit, he decided to get a base hit. But he can't run, and he's now up to 167. What a great hitter. That's right. The payroll would be billions and billions. We would call it, we call them tariffs. We put tariffs on every player's salary, and we love tariffs. They're fantastic. So the Yankees get a 1-out hit. People love the Trump dog. Oh, God. Here's Ryan McMahon. Holy shit. He actually took a pitch. That's an improvement. Count 1-0. My boss is texting me about football cards. Pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. The pitch upstairs. It'll be a 2-1 to McMahon. Pitch in here for a strike right down the middle. Count 2-2. Runner at first, 1 out. Ryan McMahon at the plate, looking to strike out, and the pitch. Popped it up. Don't worry, if Ryan McMahon makes an out here, guys, don't worry. Boone will come out in the post game and say, boy, Ryan McMahon had a really good at bat in the 7th. He really battled. He's starting to see the ball well. No, a number to the pitcher. That's a good Ryan McMahon at bat. 2-2. Fouled away again. Yeah, Boone will say he battled today. He'll say, Mickey had a really tough at bat there in the 7th. They threw him some really good pitches, and he battled. He's coming around, starting to see the ball well. Hey, McMahon, it's a line drive to center field, but it's caught by Trout, and that retires side. At least he made contact. So, Yankees get no runs on one hit. They leave one. We played 7 innings. Everything is even. 8, 10, and 1 for both teams going to the top of the 8th. Hey, hit that thumbs up and subscribe and ring the bell. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hitting like Ian Smack God Subby. Ryan fucking McMahon. Yeah, that's exactly it, Terrorize. That was a quality at bat. You know, he put a good swing in the ball, but he hit it right at the center fielder. He's coming around. Yeah. He'll praise him for breathing well. Boone's an idiot. Boone doesn't hold anybody accountable. I'm not saying Boone has to come out in the media and say, oh, this guy's shit. I'm not saying Boone needs to do that. But, man, when you're Jazz Chisholm and you fucking come out there and say you don't know the rules, sit the guy down. The guy's hitting like shit. Sit him down. Why the fuck is he playing? Why is Gritchick in the lineup every day? Like, what are we doing here, Boone? Oh, God, yeah. You can take 100 points off Tony Gwynn's career average, still higher. Yes. Yeah, Boone is like that Little League manager. Win or lose, you get a freeze pop at the end of the game. Yeah, rest Jazz until July when it actually gets hot. June. Who's going to win? Well, if it's close, it usually spells doom for the Yankees. They're 0-6 in one-run games. I guess if you're a glass half full person, you're going to say the Yankees are due to win one of these games. But the fact of the matter is, in these games where it's tight like this and it comes down to fundamental baseball and getting the right outs and making the right play and throwing to the right base, the Yankees fail in a lot of these aspects. The Yankees don't know how to play small ball. They're going to try to hit the ball out of the park, and if they don't do it, they're not going to win. And that's really the way it goes. Duvall's out there back for the 8th inning. He'll face Frazier, then the top of the order, Neto and Mike Trout. I really would love Mike Trout to have a monster year. I have a 2011 Topps Update PSA 10 of Mike Trout. Pitches, grounded base hit left field. So just like that, the Angels have a leadoff hitter on. You see Frazier go the opposite field. Here comes Zach Neto. That Mike Trout rookie card at one point was worth like $6,000. And I fucking held on to it. And now it's worth like $1,200. Might have actually been more than that. Like right after COVID, baseball cards exploded in value, like all sports cards did. And I'm so mad I didn't sell some of them back then. I should have sold my. I remember that Kobe Bryant 96 Topps rookie was like $1,400 for PSA 9, and I ended up selling it for $100 like 2 years later. I should have sold them then. Should have sold my Steph Curry rookie for like 5 G's back then. I ended up getting $1,500 for it. 2-0 here to Zach Neto as Camilo Duvall sucks. We do already know what's coming. 2-0. Big swing and a miss. Right down underneath. Thought he was Reggie Jackson. Not a good swing by Neto. I mean, when you're 2-0, you definitely want to take a big swing, but you don't want to overswing. I mean, that's the thing. Bednar and Blackburn warming up. Got to pitch Bednar every day if possible. Yankees led 4-0 and 7-4. Cannot hold either lead. It'll be a 2-1 pitch to Neto. See if the runner takes off here. Good hit and run count. He does not. The pitch is on the corner for a strike. The count's 2-2. Starting to call a game like Euchre. That's a massive compliment because Bob Euchre's a Total legend. Total legend. The 2-2 pitch. Doval throws over to first, and the runner is back. Obviously, I have the same thing in mind I did. That's right. Execution will be fundamental, then fundamental will be executed. That's right. Pittsburgh beat Washington 16-5. Mets and Dodgers just underway from LA. My dog is running around like crazy up there. I have no idea what she's doing, but I can hear her. I can hear her pause. Which tells me my kid is not sleeping, which he should be sleeping. But he's not, because I can hear that dog running around up there. And if he's laying down, she goes up she sleeps out in the living room with me. And if swung and a miss, strike 3. The late night games, I always stay on the, because I don't want to wake my wife up. But he stays out there. And when he lays down, the dog goes up on the other couch and lays there with him. So the fact I hear running around up there, I know that he's not sleeping. I can hear her running around up there. She don't do that when the lights are off. 1 out pitch to Trout. And I really worry about this one. Trout's 1 for 4, reached on the area, 3 at home, where he scored twice. I worry about this because if Doval throws a fastball in the middle of the plate, Trout is going to give the Angels the lead, man. This guy just is so good. He throws him a slider there that counts 1-1. But if Doval throws a bad pitch, the Angels are going to go up 10-8 in this game. I mean, it's just, this guy's so good, you can't miss. Even at his day and age, good slider there. Trout swung at that. There's no question. It counts 1-2. Got to get him out. I know he's had major injury problems in his career. He's not what he was 7 years ago, but he is still an incredibly dangerous hitter in these situations. Got to throw him a good pitcher. He's going to kick your ass. Throw over to first again. Stop fucking throwing to first and get the guy at the plate. It'll be 1-2 to Trout. 8-8 tie, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 8th. Pitch. It just missed up and away. That counts 2-2. Trout definitely still has it. Circus music's perfect for this team, Sean. Perfect. Perfect for them. It'll be a 2-2 pitch from Doval to Trout. Righty deals. Trout takes outside 3-2. I'd be honest, man. I'm not giving Trout anything to hit on 3-2. Frazier might be off on this pitch. I'm pitching to Shanuel. I'm not giving in to Trout. No fucking way. 3-2. Trout swings and it's into the air to deep center field. Fucking told you. Do I know what I'm talking about or what? Do I know what I'm talking about or what? Don't fucking give in. What do? You throw a hanging slider in the middle of the fucking plate. How the fuck can me, who's just sitting here calling the game on YouTube, know that you don't fucking pitch at a guy when it's 3-2? Holy shit. That is the second time in a row that I've said Mike Trout was going to go deep, and he did. This Yankee bullpen is fucking ass. Ass. $320 million, and the bullpen can't get a fucking guy out. God almighty, Brian Cashman fucking sucks, dude. Second home run of the night for Mike Trout. That pitch is off the plate, called a strike, 2-1. I fucking knew it, man. I both times he came up. I just said if you make a mistake, it's gonna be 10-8. I mean, what the fuck? Literally called both of his home runs. Pitcher swung and a miss, 2-2. Literally called both of Mike Trout's home runs. Fucking called it. I mean, it's just so predictable. It's just so predictable. It's just so watching this fucking team just fucking trash. Basura. Tell me how it's not a championship team. You're an asshole, Brian Cashman. Brian Cashman fucking owes the Yankee fans an apology. Brian Cashman owes this fucking fan base an apology. To come out and sit there and go, you know what, guys? There's a line drive. They're short. Caballero Fields throws them out 2 away. He owes them an apology. Brian Cashman owes us all an apology. You know what, guys? You were right. This isn't a championship team. I shouldn't have run it back. You know what? Ryan McMahon was a shitty trade. You know what? Our bullpen is fucking garbage. How do you spend $320 million? You have no fucking left side of your infield. You have no fucking bullpen. You have no fucking catcher. Your second baseman doesn't know the fucking rules of the game. Popped up. Ben Rice in foul territory makes the catch and that retires side. But as I said, you make a mistake to Mike Trout, it's going to be 10-8. They make a mistake to Mike Trout, it's 10-8. Angels going to the bottom of the 8th. $320 million. Unfucking believable. How the fuck can I call that? Seriously. 3-2 to try. I say, this guy, he comes up to the plate. I sit there and go, Mike Trout worries me. Because if you make a mistake, I was like, this guy isn't what he was, but he's still incredibly dangerous and has a shitload of power. And if you make a mistake to him, it's going to be 10-8. And then we got to 3-2. I said, you don't give in to him. I wouldn't even fucking pitch to this guy. He hangs a slider, and it's 10-8. $320 million. You don't have a fucking... How do you have that many holes on your team when you're paying $320 million? What are you spending it on? Clown wigs for Boone? Fucking just shit. Your second baseman doesn't know the rules. He's a clown. Jazz Chisholm doesn't deserve to wear the number 13. It's a fucking disgrace to Alex Rodriguez putting Jazz 13 on Jazz Chisholm. Fucking disgraceful. He doesn't deserve to wear A-Rod's number. Doesn't deserve it. Fucking stupid. Got a guy that don't know the rules, says he's going 50-50. Dude's hitting a fucking $160, makes excuses because it's cold out. What the fuck's excuse? Dude, you ain't hit. You were just indoors in Tampa. You couldn't fucking hit there. You're over 4 tonight. It's 70 degrees in New York. How fucking hot does it need to be? Go play in the fucking equator. Maybe you'll get your average over 200. Austin Wells is just fucking garbage. Ryan McMahon is fucking garbage. Judge is not garbage, but he pops it up to center field. There's 1 away. Drew Pomeranz is in the pitch. Fucking, it's an insult to Alex Rodriguez. Yeah, Donaldson. It went all downhill. It went all downhill after they got rid of Gio Urshela. That was it. We haven't had a third baseman since Gio Urshela. Left side of your infield has been a problem for years. You gave Trent Grisham $22 million. Bellinger rips a base hit to right field. I like Cody. I like Cody. I like Belly. Belly's a good player. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Big G! Big Fly! One time! My man! This is another guy, one of my favorite Yankees right here. This dude has scolded the shit out of the ball twice, which means he's seeing it well. So don't be surprised if we go tied at 10 here. This guy makes a mistake, it's going to be tied. Upstairs 1-0. I'm telling you, if Pomeranz makes a bad pitch to Stanton, he is going to tie this game. And it's going to be 10-10. It'll be a 1-0 on the corner, 1-1. But Trent Grisham hit under 200 3 straight years in a row before last year. You gave him $22 million. Yeah, he hit a 3-run home run tonight, his first home run of the year. You have no left side of the infield. You have no catcher. You have no bullpen. You spent $320 million. What the fuck did you spend it on? Oh, Stanton had a good swing it out. He popped it straight back and out of play 1 and 2. I like Cody, Jersey girl. I like Cody. I like 2, 3, and 4. I like Judge, Belly, and Big G. I like Rice too. I think Rice is going to be a good hitter. So 2 through 5 in this line is good, but the rest of it, upstairs 2 and 2 to Stanton. And again, when you're spending $320 million, you shouldn't have you should not have this many holes in your club. It just shouldn't happen. The Dodgers spend money and they don't have holes in their club like this. 2-2. Stanton swings and misses. That was a good pitch. Filthy slider down and in. Got him out on strikes. 2 away. Then I bring up Ben Rice. If we don't score in this inning, guys, this game's over. Because you got Jazz, Grisham, and Caballero, and then Wells, and then McMahon. If Ben Rice, I hate to say it, and I'm not putting pressure on Benny here, but if Ben Rice don't go big fly, this one's over. Because we ain't scoring in the 9th with that part of the lineup coming up. Rice tried to tie it. He swung through a high fastball that counts 0-1. This is really it. This is the Yankees' chance. Jazz, Grisham, and Caballero, that's 3 outs waiting to happen. And if somebody does get on Watson Wells, that's another out. I mean, it's terrible. Pitch. Rice fouls it away 0-2. The Yankees are strikeout champions. That's a fact, Tim. It doesn't hurt to have money. I'm not saying that. Listen, as a Yankee fan, I don't complain about the Dodgers spending money. Let's do it. We used to do it all the time. No Yankee fan should ever complain about what other teams spend on free agents, ever. The Dodgers don't have those problems, though. It's low 1 and 2. Yeah. He'll hit a 5-run homer to win the game. Right, Jazz probably thinks he can hit a 5-run homer. This is fucking unbelievable. I'm not going to get any sleep because I'm probably going to have to do a post game after this fucking loss. It'll be a 1-2. Rice fouls it away. It's one thing to spend money. It's another thing to spend money wisely. And Brian Cashman hasn't done that in years. Brian Cashman thinks he gets these are fucking bargain guys, and he's giving Trent Grisham $22 million. How the fuck is that a bargain? How the fuck is $32 million for Ryan McMahon a bargain? Rice swings and misses strike 3, so this game's over because the Yankees aren't going to score shit. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Go to the top of the 9th. 10-8, Angels. Yankees are a wild card team. Absolutely. Absolutely. They will. The Yankees, the Yankees are incredibly fucking frustrating. They just are, because anybody that watches this team knows exactly what the Yankees are. And it's the same shit every year. And of course, it's going to be the same thing this year. They're running it back. The only difference is everybody's a fucking year older now. But the Yankees are going to get hot. Will Warren did not pitch good today. Normally, the Yankees starting pitch. The Yankees score 8 runs in any game. I'm picking them to win 49 out of 50 games. But Will Warren, there was a bad error by Caballero. Warren couldn't get out of the inning. Cruz came in, couldn't do a fucking strike. Tim Hill always does his job. He left with a guy on base. He pitched like 1 1/3 inning. He left with a guy on base. Jake Bird comes in here, gives up a fucking hit, then gives up a 3-run homer to Trout. Then Aaron Judge hits a home run in the bottom of the 6th. Then Bird comes out and gives up the fucking run. It's 8-8. And then Camilo Doval, who Brian Cashner, he's got a championship arm, comes in, gives up a fucking hit, and then gives up a 2-run homer to Mike Trout on a hanging slider. Didn't even go with his best fucking pitch, which is fastball. Just fucking should have walked him. But the Yankees are going to get hot. They're going to have nights like this where they hit 4 home runs. They're going to score 8. The Yankees are going to have a stretch at some point where they're 11-1. There's no doubt. They're going to go 11-1. They're going to go 20-12 in 1 month. They're going to go 17-9 in another month, and they'll look unbeatable for a good 2 to 3 weeks, and then they'll have a hiccup, and then they'll play well. The Yankees are so up and down because they rely so much on the home run. Every run tonight was scored on a home run. 4 home runs, all those runs scored on home runs. Blackburn's in the game, and first pitch swinging is Moncada. Shallow fly ball to center. Grisham's going to call off Caballero, make the catch, 1 away. Do I think the Angels can make the... I don't know enough about the Angels, honestly. I don't know enough about them. I don't know who your pitchers are. I know that freaking Kikuchi did not look good today. That guy don't look like he can get a lot of people out. Joe Adell up there, 1 out, nobody on. 9th pitch in their first... Oh, it's a ball, 1-0. I just don't know enough about the Angels. I love Mike Trout. I hope Mike Trout stays healthy, man. It's so bad. I want Mike Trout to have a healthy season. If you love the game of baseball, there's no way you do not love Mike Trout. And he fucking kills the Yankees, but I love him anyway. It doesn't matter. The guy was so good. I mean, it's just unbelievable how good he was. I really want him to stay healthy. That pitch is swung and hit into the air to center. Grisham moving a few steps to his right. He makes the catch rather to his left, and there's 2 away. But, I mean, Solaire's not a bad player. Moncada's not bad, but honestly, I don't know anything about... Neto's a good player. I don't know anything about Sean Yual. I'm probably saying his name wrong. I don't know much about Ohapi, Adam Frazier. So... 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch to Lowe is upstairs. 1-0. That kid is probably a year old, cute little guy. And I'll tell you what there, young man, maybe in your lifetime, there's another pop-up to Trent Grisham, and Grisham ties a record held by many, 3 putouts in the 9th. Angels go in order. Yankees taking their final swings. We go to the bottom of the 9th, 10-8. That little guy was a year old, and maybe in your lifetime you'll see him win a championship because Brian Cashman can't be the GM when you're a year old. He can't be the GM when you're 20. So, got a good chance. Guys my age, we're gonna have to wait another 10 to 15 years. Maybe by the time I'm retired, the Yankees get another one. Lou, he was so good. Trout was so good. Dude, they compared him to Mickey Mantle. Like, they don't just throw those comparisons around. And you know what? He is a lot like Mickey Mantle. How many injuries did Mickey Mantle deal with? How good? Mantle's one of the greatest players in the history of this game anyway. Can you imagine Mickey Mantle was healthy his entire career? Holy shit. But I do, man. I hope Trout I hope he's able to play 100, 135, 140 games, 145 games. And I hope he hits like 45 home runs. newer fans probably don't know how great he was because he just had so many injuries the last few years. But Steels, what up, brother? You know what ain't up? You know what's up? My blood pressure. My temper. You know what ain't up? Boone's fucking IQ. Cashman's IQ. Jazz's batting average. None of that shit is up. This fucking team is ass. I only have a couple of Trout cards. I have a couple of 2012 tops, PSA 10s, and I have his 2011 tops trade. That's the big one, PSA 10. That's the big one. And it's his big rookie. Well, here is Jordan Romano. 7 Ks in 5 innings, hasn't allowed a run. Oswald Peraza will come in to play third. Teodosio, I already say that. Teodosio. Here's Jazz, so there's one out. Jordan Romano on the mound. Jazz Chisholm at the plate. Jazz, a solid night, guys. It's cold. He's 2 groundouts, 2 strikeouts, hitting 169. It's too cold for Jazz. In there for a strike, 1-1. So 1 away. Jazz should, how they do this to walk batters? They just put up 4 fingers and the guy goes the first. Jazz should go to the plate and just do this and walk back to the dugout. He should just go put 3 fingers up like he struck out and go back to the dugout. Hey, he got a base hit. Hey, there you go, Jazzy. Now maybe you should try to steal a base and get thrown out like a fucking idiot. So Jazz going 1 for 5 tonight, which is 200. He raises his average with a 1 for 5 night. That's right, 50-50. Now, the dumbass seriously better not steal. His run doesn't mean anything. You have a hole between first and second because you got to hold him on. They probably don't need to hold him on. If they're not holding him on, he should take the base on defensive indifference and eliminate the double play. I'll say that. If they're not holding him, he should go. Grisham's at the plate. He's 1 for 2. He came in to pinch hit in the 5th for Grisham and hit a 3-run homer. The Yankees could really use another one here. That's outside 2-0. Grisham definitely has no average when it comes to batting. Jordan Romano has been awful the last 2 years. Grisham definitely has power, and that's a short porch and right. And it's 3-0. That is a really good take by Trent. It's 2-0. You're thinking fastball. A lot of guys would swing over the top of that. That is a great, great pitch. That was a great take by Trent Grisham. He's got to be taken all the way on 3-0, and he does take it right down the plate, 3-1. Jose Caballero's on deck. And then Austin Wells. The pitch to Grisham. Swung on and there it goes! Way back to right! Bye! Felicia, this ball is fucking gone! Let's go! For one shining evening, Trent Grisham shows you why he got $22 million. A 3-run homer in the 5th, game, a 7-4 lead, a 2-run homer in the 9th. So I said he's got power. Boy, I've been on the money with a lot of these calls tonight. So, although I did say the Yankees were not going to score in this inning, so I was wrong about that shit. I was wrong about that. I thought this game was cooked. Did not expect Jazz to get a hit. Here's Caballero, 1-0 to him. Ground ball, base hit inside the 3rd and down the line. And Caballero will go to 2nd with a double. Holy shit, are we actually going to fucking do this, guys? What a fucking game. It ain't been dull. It ain't been dull. Jesus. Yeah, the bottom of the order actually has, well, yeah, Caballero's got a 2-run homer. Grisham has 2 home runs. This would be a big win for the Yankees, man. They need this one. They need this. They blew a 4-0 lead and a 7-4 lead. They gave up a 2-run homer in the 8th. The Yankees got to win now. They do not want to go to extra innings. Now, right now, Wells needs a fucking bunt. Wells needs a drop down a bunt. He needs a bunt or pull the ball third. You need to pull the ball. You either bunt or you ground out to first base. If you get a hit, great. The least you got to do is get this guy to third base. Do not fucking strike out or pop up. And he checked the swing. He did not go 1-0. Steals, it's all we can hope for, man. They need this game. Infield is in at the corners. Guess they're looking for a bunt. Guys like Austin Wells should bunt. Is there any Yankee fans here that are as old as me? Maybe it's me. Does Austin Wells look like Matt Noakes? I swear to God, he reminds me of Matt Noakes. The 1-0 pitch. Big swing by Austin, foul the back, 1-1. They really don't bunt, TC. This team just refuses to bunt because analytics say don't bunt. Well, you know what? This is a time you bunt. In the first inning, you don't bunt here. In the bottom of the 9th in a tie game, you're supposed to lay down a bunt. Pitch. Low, 2-1. No, my blood pressure is never better when I watch the Yankees. They piss me off. Even when they win, they make me mad. I can't even be happy when they win, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, Tampa won the series of bunts. Exactly, Lou. Pitch. Inside 3-1. Shit-ass Ryan McMahon. I'll tell you what, man. The guy stole third base? I didn't even know he stole third. You should walk Wells then. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Why are they even pitching to Wells? And when the hell did Caballero steal third base? They didn't even show it. They didn't even show Caballero stealing third base. I looked up at the scoreboard there and he was on third. Dude, why are they pitching to Wells? Why wouldn't you walk him? His run doesn't mean shit. 3-2. He walked him anyway. Here comes Ryan McMahon. For Ryan McMahon's sake, I really hope he just gets this fucking run in. For his sake. He don't need a hit. He's over 2. He's hitting 108. Just fucking get the run in. Just get the run in. I don't give a fuck how you do it. Just get it in. Just get it in. Although, honestly, if he doesn't, well, they're going to walk Judge. He fouled it back. The count is 0-1. If McMahon doesn't get this run in, they're absolutely going to intentionally walk Judge. It's going to come down to Belly with the bases loaded. If McMahon don't get this run in. There's no way they pitch a Judge. No way. No how. The 0-1 inside 1-1. This has been an absolutely wild game. A wild game. 5 home runs for the Yankees. 2 home runs by Trout for the Angels. That pitcher's low, and that's a good challenge by McMahon. It's gonna be 2-1. That pitcher was definitely low. That's a good challenge. That's not a strike. And McMahon was right. It's 2-1. Yeah, so I need small ball. A weak ground ball to the infield, a sacrifice fly, hit the ball up the fucking middle, the infield's in. 2-1 to McMahon. In there for a strike. 2-2. Yeah, Lou, there's no question. Judge is up next. They're not pitching to Aaron Judge. Judge's run means nothing. Wells' run means nothing. The only one that means anything at this point is Caballero. So they're walking Judge. If McMahon don't get this one and they're walking Judge or pitching a belly with the base loaded, you set up a force at any base. 2-2. McMahon fouls it away. The count remains 2-2. What a crazy fucking game, man. It's just the Yankees. If you're a Yankee fan, you know it all too well. Up, down, up, down, up, down. All year it's up, down, up, down, up, down. Even in this game, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. A TC steals everybody, gives us fits, bro. The 2-2 pitch. McMahon pops it up. And it goes foul. It's out of play. Okay, it means 2-2. Oh, God. Even steals, even when we were at our best, when we were the dynasty Yankees, Mike Scioscia's Angels gave us so many problems. They knocked us out in 2002. They knocked us out in 2005. We could not beat the Angels. That was like the only team that had a winning record against Joe Torre in that day. 2-2. McMahon fouls it away. Battling. Yankees got to win this game, guys. There is no fucking excuse. They need this game, and it's right in front of us. It's right in front of us, guys. This game's so long that my freaking cable's like, hey, are you still watching it? 3-2 to McMahon. Now, if they walk McMahon, ain't nowhere to put Aaron Judge. You can't walk him then. Yeah, I agree. Steels. If the Yankees they deserve to lose if they don't score in this inning. Full count to Ryan McMahon. Wells took second on defensive indifference. 3-2. It got away from the catcher. Here comes the run, and the Yankees will win the game. That's a perfect ending. That is a perfect ending. Ball game over. Let's go, Yankees.
Over. Yankees win. Go! Yankees win.
That is an absolutely perfect ending to an absolutely incredibly weird baseball game. The Yankees win this game 11-10 on a walk-off wild pitch. Yankees were up 4-0. A 2-run homer by Judge in the first, a 2-run homer by Caballero in the second. Angels scored 4 runs thanks to a Caballero error in the fourth. 3-run pinch hit homer by Grisham in the fifth. 3 runs in the sixth for the Angels, tied it again at 7. The 3-run homer by Trout in the top of the sixth. A solo homer by Aaron Judge, a second tonight in the bottom of the sixth. Yankees give that run back. It was 8-8 going to the top of the eighth. A 2-run homer by Trout to give him a 10-8 lead. Bottom of the ninth, a 2-run homer by Trent Grisham to tie it at 10. And then the Yankees win on a walk-off wild pitch. That is one of the craziest games you are going to see. It certainly wasn't dull. Thank God the Yankees ended up winning this game. But nothing is easy for this team. You take a look at it, and I'm not going to complain about a win because it's tough to win games at the Major League Baseball level. But there's so many problems with this. This bullpen is just not good. It just isn't good. And again, I know Grisham ran into a couple tonight, and McMahon got that walk there, but it's just the Yankees are going to have games like this. They're going to outslug guys. They're going to win games like this. That's the way they win games. But they're going to have these big losing streaks like they had because on games they don't hit home runs, they have a hard time winning. But that is also the first 1-run game the Yankees have won this year. So we'll see. But I'll tell you what, I'm glad I called that one. It took fucking forever. But what an entertaining baseball game. Who the fuck said baseball's boring? There's no way you watch this game tonight and said this shit is boring. There's no fucking way. No way. This better start a 6-game winning streak. Yeah, better start something, Steels. They needed this one. They needed this one. Yankees needed this one badly. All right, it's late, guys. Let me get out of here. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It was a crazy game. Yankees win. Final tallies for the Yankees: 11 runs, 14 hits, 1 error, 5 home runs for the Yankees, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the Angels, 2 home runs for Mike Trout, 5 RBIs for Trout. Trent Grisham, your player of the game, 2 homers, 5 RBIs for Grisham, 2 homers, 3 RBIs for Judge. Yankees needed this one. They got it. I'll be live for the NBA play-in tomorrow night. When the hell do they play? It's the Clippers and the Blazers tomorrow. Right. So, I'm sorry. The Clippers play the Warriors. My bad. It's not tomorrow. The Suns. It's the Suns and Blazers. No. Yes. The Suns and Blazers tomorrow, right? Don't even know. Yeah, Suns and Blazers. So I'll be live at 9:45 for the Suns and Blazers playing tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, I really appreciate it. Yankees win this game 11-10. God, did they need it. Never easy. And hell of a game. So hopefully the Yankees can start a winning streak. It's a big win for them early in the year, but God almighty, they needed it. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. It's a bad Diggy Dizzle. I'm out. Peace.